Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
There's something magical that happens every time that rolls out. This happens, the smile. Welcome everybody, thanks for hanging out. Man, have I been working hard. I was up all night long working on a crazy ton of stuff. I got like 12 videos queued up on YouTube, so the whole rest of the week you're going to see videos just dropping on my YouTube channel. Worked on a ton of other cool stuff on the way. You guys saw, if you're watching last night, my cool cover to my VR headset. That turned out fantastically. I know. I thought instead of just putting googly eyes in there, I'd make it Kismet style, because that's the way I am. Excuse me. Thanks to Captain Staples for nuking the stream today. Now we're going to be playing some FrostPunk today. We're going to be playing the Arks, and then I realized that I'm going to be playing the Arks today, that the actual video that I put out, the guide I put out, that's called the New Home, not the Arks. That's what happens when you do stuff really, really late at night. You get stuff all mixed up in your mind. But hey, and that's me. You know, that's part of my charm, is that I mix stuff up as I go along. But we're going to play the Arks today. Now, we haven't played this scenario before. This will be my first playthrough of it. It's going to be lots and lots of fun, of course. Always fun trying to figure out the mechanics the first time you run through a specific scenario. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to unlock the next scenario. And then, of course, another one looks like it's coming soon, as I can see on my screen here, which we'll jump over there in just a second. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. Again, lots of cool stuff on the way for you guys. Yes, been working very, very, very hard on the stream here and unlocked some neat stuff the other day. Overcame some serious technical problems that I was trying to overcome to take the stream to a whole nother level. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that hopefully within the next few weeks. Let you guys see all that kind of epic stuff I've been working on behind the scenes. But I say we dive right in. Now, I don't see anybody in the chat yet. You guys are just being quiet. That's okay. I understand. I am very lurker friendly. Come on in, lurk away. I don't mind. So let's go ahead and jump in some FrostPunk. Bam! Just like that. Here we are. Ooh, it's a little cold. A little cold with the snow. Speaking of awesome people, Raz coming in. Perfect timing there, Raz. Perfect timing. Coming in with a nuke. Thank you so much for the nuke. Thank you so much, Captain Staples, as well, again, for that auto host. Let's see. Kate Attack. Kate Attack, we went raided last night, I think it was. Yeah, last night. And incredibly great streamer, by the way. Seems pretty sweet. I was over there playing some Fallout 4, having some fun. Again, I like to raid people that I don't know, and I like to raid people who might need a little bit of boost, the smaller streamer, give them a little bit of love. I love to do that. It's a lot of fun. I love to see their smiles on there. Now, I got this thing called Mega Stream right here. I'm not sure I can get rid of it totally. It may be part of this actual overlay. Let's go see. Let's go see if it's actually part of this overlay. I knew there was something I was trying to remember. I've been working so hard, guys. Oh, my gosh. I think I got about 4 hours of sleep again last night. Working very, very hard on a lot of various projects here for the stream. Yeah, it's actually part of the thing. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it. We'll just deal with it. If we're going to do it, we might as well just... Now, we're not going to mega stream because there is no way. There's no way. I've worn myself down to the point where I can't be mega streaming. I tell you that. I've 4 hours of sleep. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. Why does my channel keep dropping there? There we go. There we go. Okay, it's working. Good. All right, so let's dive right in, everybody. Again, I have not played this before. We're going to play it for the first time. Going to be lots of fun. I really like this game. Incredibly fun game. If you've not tried it, it is called FrostPunk. It's called FrostPunk, and it is really, really fun. As a city builder, you're trying to go through these different scenarios. Of course, like a society survival game. A lot of fun. Now, we're just playing it on the normal mode right now. We're just playing it through. And as we play through, of course, we'll play them all through. And then, of course, we'll come back. We'll try them on hard mode. See how that goes. So here we are, the Arks. As the brightest minds of Oxford and Cambridge, we have been sent to save priceless seed and plant specimens from the eternal winter. Do we have what it takes to keep the seedlings Ark safe. Now, in this case, we can start customizing the scenario, which allows you to turn it up to hard. All right, so you can turn the difficulty up to hard, or you can just turn specific things up to hard. But again, first playthrough, we're just going to learn the mechanics. We're going to learn what's going on, and I always find that a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and start it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'll update those YouTube videos later. Update the name of those. I can't believe I was writing this out at the same time I was doing those videos, but that happens. Let's see. All the world people flocked to temples to seek comfort and beg their gods for him as doomsday cults sprang up in record numbers. There we go. Seeding Arks. We've been chosen to safeguard priceless treasure, the seeds and seedlings of plants from all over the world. They've been deposited in seedling Arks to stop them from freezing, but it falls to us to build a city to protect these precious buildings until the winter ends, however long that may be. The only way to do this is with automations. We'll ensure that the green earth is reborn, even if we aren't there to witness it. Oh, that sounds good. Let's get to work. Let's get to work. Here we go. All right, factory plans. We've reached the generator site, and the seedlings are safely stored in the seedling Arks. We're supposed to deploy automations to make sure the city can run itself no matter the weather, but the transport carrying the factory plans was lost in a blizzard. We need to build a beacon and send a team to search for it. All right, now the first thing you always want to do, spacebar. You always want to pause and take a look. All right, the seedling Arks. Preserve the seedlings. We must ensure the seedlings Arks don't freeze. All the seedlings and many of the tropical seeds are very sensitive to the cold. If the temperature in any seedling Ark falls below chilly for too long, its presence contents will be irreversibly damaged. I see. I see. All right, so right now it is -4 Fahrenheit, and we've got to take a look at these Arks. Contain seeds and seedlings around the globe that will help us rebuild the world in the future. Keeping the building at least chilly, or the seeds inside will start to freeze beyond recovery. Right now, it's got +1 insulation, so very low risk. Let's go ahead and look at it from a thermal point of view. Yeah, all right, looking good, looking good. How many people are we starting with? We're starting with 46. So we got 45 engineers, it looks like. Yeah, 45 engineers, 1 automation. All right, looking good. Let's see. Resources-wise, we start with 40 wood, 35 steel, and 3 steam cores. Nice. Over here on the side here, looks like we've got some wood crates. 1, 2, 3. We've got some steel wreckage there. What do we got down here? We've also got some frozen trees down there. We got a coal pile, a coal deposit there. More wood crates there. Wood crates. Okay, where's my rest of my steel? Huh? Just a little bit of steel there. All right, so we've got 2 things of steel over there. And this is coal here. So this is the first place we're going right there is the coal. And wow, this is a bit longer. Wow, that's kind of a bit of a drop-off over there. So less of a circle and more of an elongated area there. I wonder if you could build over there. We can build over here? We absolutely can. So it's not just a circle. Very cool. We can build over here. There's our coal areas there. And again, I like to bring out this. Oh, we got this long elongated there as well. And I like to bring out this thing like this so that we can, we bring out just a house and we run along the edges to see if there's anything. Oh, there's an iron mines right there. I want to evaluate where our resources are. We've got a lumber mine there. Looks like we've only got 1. All right. Now, when you first start playing some, expect to fail. Expect to have issues along the way. You might make a wrong turn here and there. That is certainly going to happen. Certainly going to happen. I like how they've already got me some roads going already. That's good. So where am I kind of pushing toward first? Now, I always find that this is usually my #1 thing that I want, which is the iron. So I'm definitely going to want to push toward that in the very beginning. Looks like these arcs are going to interrupt my first 4 rows. So I'm going to have to watch out for that. Looks like I've got a row #1. Let's zoom in here. Row #1. row number 2, and then that's blocked. So we're going to have to work this stuff in between those rows. Now it looks like over here, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's looking good there. We get 4 rows there, but of course it's blocking our 5th row, which typically we use for technology. Our inner rows are used for houses and for our medical. There we go. So yeah, the inner row, the first few rows will use medical and housing. So this is also going to go 4 rows out. So we also want to look at that and say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this one will be hit by this, but this one out here will not be warmed by the actual generator itself, because the generator only goes out, range level is 4. So it's only going to go out to right about here. So what we can do is we can utilize what we already have, which is the stockpiles here. We cannot move the stockpiles or do anything with it. It's okay if it gets cold. We don't have to worry about it. Our first kind of walkway is right here. It's already kind of pre-existing walkway there that we can utilize. But the first thing we need, of course, is we need coal. And how many days do we have to get that coal and that other resources? We have exactly 4¼ days, much like the very first one. Thanks for that hug, Raz. Thanks, everybody, for being here as well. Appreciate you being here in the stream. This is going to be lots of fun going on today. So this is 4¼ So that's where we're going to get that coal pile from. Right there. So we're definitely going to run over there and we're going to grab that sucker. Like so. And we're going to run that back for sure. And we've got 500 each, so we got a total of 1,000 total raw coal. And then we'll be in trouble. See, we won't have enough coal after that to get stuff going on. Now, I'd say since we have an automation, I'm not sure what our automation is. Research and build the beacon, find the factory plants. All right, now let's go look at our other stuff. Let's look at our book of laws. We got adaptation. Let's see if these are the same. They do look the same. We say sustain life. We've got core there. Corpse disposal cemetery is the same. Fighting arena is the same. We don't have any child workers. Look at this. No child workers. That line is missing. So I guess we don't get to do that this time. We don't deal with our child workers. And so we're just going to utilize these. I was surprised they didn't replace that with something else. You would think if you take it out, you would replace it with another line. But you know me, I always go emergency shift, so we're going to go with that first, because I need to get my peeps out here going on there. Now, we'll click on this here. So we just need to keep this warm at this point. We're definitely going to need, this is going to be our toughest one, I can see already. In the long run, this will be our toughest arc because it's beyond that kind of close-up use of our generator, right? And we don't have any coal at all. So that's where we're going to need to go first. So we're going to go ahead and just send, let's see, can we send our automation there first? Maybe we'll just send our automation after that coal first. That sounds like the smart thing to do. That's going to be 24 hours there. We're going to go ahead and max our engineers out. We're going to say, boom. Bring our discontent up there. Again, we're going to try to use our quests that we usually get in the beginning. Now, again, I've never played this through before, so those quests may not show up. We'll find out. But we're going to try again. We're going to try our same way technique we did on the last scenario. See if that works out. So we're just basically going to fast speed everybody up to just run out, grab that coal as quick as possible before it gets cold. Before it gets cold. And so that will take care of both of those. Try to get those as quickly as possible, emptied out. And again, we need at least one group on steel here. So let's go here. And let's go ahead and put some engineers there. Let's put them on steel, 24 hours. And what do we have left? We have 15 left. Okay. So I like to get my stuff going right away. So let's go ahead and take a look again at our kind of spacing here. I'm going to put these down temporarily. It's kind of a bad placement there, but oh well. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now it says we're out of wood, and of course I use these as spacers. Whoa, Jonah coming in with a massive host. Thank you so much, Jonah. I appreciate you coming in, showing the love, playing the Arks for the first time here, even though my guide, I put the wrong name on it, but there we go. There he is, casting the wizard spell in the chat. Gotta love that in the chat. Welcome, everybody. We're getting raided. Get ready, everybody. They're coming in here to Vault 45. Let's go ahead and take a look at these epic people coming in here in the chat. Always love to see people coming in, raiding the channel. Makes me smile. Always makes me have a better day when that happens. Thank you over here to Jonah. We got Trash Boat coming in. Gotta love that name. Zia coming in as well. And, of course, Jonah himself hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for coming into the stream. Appreciate you hanging out here. Now, if you've never seen me before, my name is Kismet, or sometimes they call me Overseer Kismet or the Wasteland Tycoon. I play a lot of Fallout, obviously. Here I am in my Overseer's office. Let's get back to the game here. I also play a lot of other games. RTS, I play Love Me Some 7 Days to Die, of course, an incredibly great game. We play those typically on Saturdays, Sundays, at night times. But during the day, I love to play a lot of other games that I usually don't have time to play, which, of course, I'm playing some FrostPunk here. I got a preview version of it, crushed it. My first playthrough, and of course we're playing the Arks for the very first time because I've only got so much time in the day. We also play some Subnautica. We play a lot of various games. If you'd like to see all the games that I play, they are right down below the stream. Feel free to check those out. Those are pretty fun. How are you, bud? I am doing awesome, Jonah. I'm doing amazing. I am crushing a lot of stuff. You know how you got all these projects that you really want to do, but you keep getting distracted, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Separate stuff. You're doing this thing and that thing and the other thing, and you're not getting your stuff done. Yeah, that's what happens. You do get too many projects going at the same time, and you end up getting nothing done. So I cut down a lot of those projects, and now I'm getting a crazy ton done. A great organization tactic, by the way, for those who have trouble or who have a creative block like I was in for a while there at the beginning of the year. I just couldn't lock it into what I wanted my stream to evolve into next, which is going to be some epic stuff. Of course, I love all my peeps. I love the my extended family here on Twitch, like Jonah, of course, amazing streamer, by the way, amazing streamer. We went over there, we showed him some love, and a whole bunch of other people did as well. They went over there, showed him some love, and of course, he got that partnership. He's got that purple check mark. Big congrats yet again, bro. Big congrats yet again. Hopefully, you'll see a TwitchCon this year. We're going to have lots of fun hanging out. So, yeah, I'm ready to play the Arks. Now, again, my tactic is to use the houses for spacing. So I'll space them out using the houses. And then we're going to put tech in 5. Now, why are we going to put that in 5? And what do you mean 5? Well, 5 is row 5. Like I count everything as rows. So we got row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, and row 5. Now, of the first 4 rows, the generator can reach. The generator at the end of the game can go ahead and try to keep that warm enough to keep going. Now, we've got, in this particular one, called the Arks. They're holding our seeds. Again, never played through this at all. This is my first playthrough, and we're playing through just in normal mode. I always like to do that in the beginning, so you're more worried about the tactics and less worried about the hardness of it. But don't worry, we'll come back. We'll play it on hard mode because, you know, I love survival modes. I love hard modes. I love to try it on the hardest level and then own it and not just play it, not just play games. I destroy them. I absolutely destroyed my last playthrough of the new home, the first scenario. I got 90,000 coal at the end. I got 10, or it was 11,000. I got 11,000, I think it was 97,000, sorry. 97,000 coal, 11,000 food at the end. Absolutely destroyed it. Put that up on YouTube, by the way. YouTube.com/Kismet. B like Bravo, P like Papa. I can even throw it in the chat for you guys here. Let me get my little thing up here. Let's do it. Now, again, if you need any of my social media, any of that kind of stuff, if you want to talk to me directly, I'm super easy to talk to. What you got to do is put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. I'll highlight in red. Then I'll know you're talking directly to me. So let's keep on going. I hope you had a great stream, by the way, Jonah. I hope you had a fantastic time playing. I'm sure you're way ahead of me in this game now. I was way ahead of Jonah. Jonah was a little jelly. He was a little jelly because I got an advanced copy of the game. It was a lot of fun to play it on stream. I played it for 5 days straight, 70 hours in 5 days. That's right. We call that the mega stream, though I still have my mega stream thing up. I'm not going to mega stream today, but I have to take that off the overlay. I got to take it off the overlay for a job. Yes, beat the Arks on hard mode today. Look at you go. Look at you go. Yeah, I wish I had more time to play a lot more games, but you know I got to balance. I got to balance all my other games, and I got to balance the IRL. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. All right, so there we go. So we 4 out, put that there. And, of course, we're going to get our peeps 24 right here. We go ahead and queue them up where they are going to work 24 hours before the coal comes in, much like we do before. And they're going to try to grab all this coal. Now, I don't want to use up all of my workforce. Obviously, I want to have at least 5 people left over for my workshop. And we're going to go ahead and get that going. Now, this is my most anticipated game other than Surviving Mars this year. I love these type of games. These are my favorite types of games. I was playing some Surviving Mars earlier this week, checking out the new stuff, checking out the new passages and all that kind of stuff. Another amazingly fun game as well. If you like these type of games, if you like explosions, RPGs, if you like first-person shooters, if you like all that kind of fun stuff, you're in the right stream for that because we're going to be doing a ton of that in stream. So I'm going to put 10 people on here, emergency shift. Now, again, I don't care if discontent rises. I'm just going to do my thing and tick them off, and hopefully we can get some quests and bring them down. Now, I don't put my houses down at the very beginning. I don't put any medical down. I don't do any of that. I just want them to grab me some resources as quick as possible. Now, I'm going to go ahead and also take this house out. And again, when you put it down, you take it right back out again. You got the game paused. This game has not moved an inch yet. This is the very beginning of the game, and I've already done all the stuff. I've queued all this stuff up, and now I'm going to save because I always do at the very beginning. You can see we saved 38 times last time. Let's go ahead and save this one. We're going to call this Arks Start 1. Let's go. Now that we got everything queued up, nothing else I need to do. Let's go ahead and fast forward. Now, you'll see I play in really fast mode. We've got our automation coming out here. He's going to get this. These guys running out. Look at this. They're heading right to here. My 5 engineers working away there. Boom, done. That's it. Already there. I'm going to go ahead and put them on there. What's the first thing I need? It says that I need to go out and I need to find that generator, which I probably need to do, which I probably should go beacon. But I've never been that smart. I never do what they try to tell me to do. I do my own thing, and I always go to gathering. The reason why is because I need those resources right away. I need them right away. I want to crush them. Let's get it going. So we got those resources going so we can grab as much resources as possible. Our heater is now functional, and I always forget to turn it on, so I'm going to turn it on right now before I forget. And that's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's go. Now we've got everybody in place. We're watching down here to see if anything else happens. We're watching for stuff to pop up, remind us of doing houses and stuff like that. Now I'm going to be a little bit more timid because you actually start with less people in this playthrough. I noticed you start with 45. Oh, there we go. Now it's probably going to say, hey, we need some more homes, see? Now this is how I manage my discontent through the quests. So when the quests pop up, I really tick them off a lot, and then the quests pop up, and I say, sure, I'm gonna make it happen. And then when they're in their downtime, like right now, the free time is 18:52. Of course, they're working 24/7. But in their downtime, they will now come over here and they'll go ahead and build themselves some houses. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I normally do, which is to go 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, and then we'll turn right around. We'll do 4 on the other side. We got a bit of problem with wood right now. We got to collect some more wood, but no worries, we'll get it done. As well as we'll go ahead, and I think I'm going to probably put the medical right there is what I'm thinking. So let's let that go some more. And again, I play on super fast mode. Nothing else I need to do. I'm waiting for my stuff here. Here, where do we go? What do we got? And again, it looks very similar to the last time we played through in the normal mode. We're gonna go ahead and click that out of there as well. Now, if you'd like to know exactly how to play this game as well, I did put a couple guides up on YouTube. They will come through. There's, I think, 2 of them are coming up today. And I will change the name to the new home because somehow I was up really, really late with no sleep, and I named it the Arks, which I was naming what this stream was today, and I accidentally named it on my YouTube thing, and I got it all mixed up. But I'll fix that. Don't worry. I'll fix that later after the stream. So it has the proper name on it. But, of course, if you'd like to see some guides, if you'd like to see some playthroughs, some mega builds, all that stuff, YouTube it. Yes, Beat the Arks today. I got to get some food and check in later, see how things are going. Have a good one in the meantime. Oh, thank you, Jonah. You have a great day as well. Thanks for bringing your peeps in. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thanks for coming into the stream. Always love to see new peeps in the stream. Buddy Run said hello there. Hello, Buddy Run. Welcome to the stream. We're trying out the Arks for the first time. Now, I'm going to be going a bit faster this time I'm not going to be stopping as much because we've already explained a lot of the mechanics in that previous playthrough. So I'm just going to be running the game. All right, steel wreckage depleted. Now, whenever I see more people pop up over here, we want to put them to work. So we got that steel, so we're going to go ahead and tell them to get this steel over here, and we're going to piss them off some more. Look at that. Discontent rising. That's okay. I want it to rise. I want it to go all the way maximum, and I want them to be very, very ticked at me so I can get my resources before that first bit of frost comes in. Now, again, I can't really utilize anybody else because they're out here collecting resources at the beginning. I'm going to try to get those surface resources as quick as possible, try to get my tech done as quick as possible, and then we'll move to the next stage. So let's go. Getting those houses built. Now we've got 33 more wood there. Looking good there. I think we can get it going. Now, of course, I try to balance both sides. Look how this road is in my way right here. Oh, boy. That road might be in my way in the long run or might not. We'll find out. We will find out. I think it's this road, right? No? No, those roads are perfectly balanced. Wow, look at that. That is very nice. All right, and then also what we're going to do is we're going to mirror the other side like so. So we're going to leave a gap between both sides. So we have 4 on one side, 4 on the other. And I'll show you why we do that later on. Let's keep going. Again, we got our automation. He's out here getting us some coal. All right, we've got our book of law. Now, I always go emergency shift and then extended shift, which allows me to extend their daily shift of their work. I do not go 24 hours on any of my buildings because my people always die, and that drives me crazy. I don't like it when my people die. I work them to death. I don't want to do that. I just want to work them a little bit longer. Check it out. Discontent going up. Don't worry. Don't worry. We'll fix it or we'll die, one or the other. But we'll get it fixed. Now, right now, it looks like the tough resource is the wood resource. We're definitely going to get that steel first, and then we're going to go ahead and very, very heavy into wood. Again, nothing else I need to do. These guys are not going to be happy about this. Discontent rising. Well, such is the way it goes. And again, we're trying to get all of this. Automation works 24/7. He's at 260. Wow, though, my people go way faster. Look at that. My people go way faster. Good to know. I put 15 people on here, and they're down to 108. My automation, which is 264. So they are going twice as fast as my automation. That's interesting to know. Interesting to know. Now, you don't put anything in your arcs here, it doesn't look like. So you just put your peeps on various stuff. We got all 4 of those other, well, we got 4. We need 1 more on this side. Oh, we got people getting sick. All right, the second I see people getting sick, I don't want it to get out of control. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on this side. I'm going to prioritize this building, and I'm going to find 5 engineers. Now, these guys are all engineers right now, which is awesome because then you can use them for a lot of stuff. So I'm going to pull 5 engineers out of there, keep it going full speed. They're going to prioritize. Notice they prioritize this instead. Get going. All right, faster gathering done. Nice, nice. Now we'll go straight to beacon. There we go. Oh, we don't have 10 wood, though. We don't have 10 wood. We got to wait for that 10 wood to come in. Let's go ahead and get that going on. Come on, guys. Get that 10 wood. Get that 10 wood. Oh, over here. Yeah. Oh, man. Shoulda did my research first and then came back and did that. I don't like to waste a second in game. All right, and again, we're almost done with this. We're almost depleted there, so we can utilize those guys elsewhere. We'll utilize them up here, getting that going on. And I think that's it. Let's keep going. Anything else? We got that going. We got this on extended shift. Nice, nice. Let's go ahead and save that. That's a good place to save right there. We're going to call this AS2 because I'm just lazy. I don't like to type out a lot of stuff every time because we're going to be saving quite often as you go. Just in case we make a mistake. There we go. Faster gathering research. Now they're going to start gathering at an even faster rate, which is a great one to get started with. There we go. Shelter promise fulfilled. There we go. So now my hope went back up again. Everybody feels relieved with a roof, even a flapping one over their head. Hope rises. Okay, again, use those quests to your advantage. Discontent going down, hope going up. There we go. We've got our medical peeps in there. Again, hope just rose. Discontent going down. Our peeps now in there taking care of that cold. Now, you're going to have a lot of people get sick in the beginning, but such is the way it goes. All right, steel done. Let's go ahead and max this out again. Again, this is already on 24 hours. So peeps are going to work on that. So we've got that depleted. How we looking out here? We got our coal depleted. Automation still working there. Let's get our peeps over here on coal, or should we go wood? I'm feeling wood. I think we should go on that. Don't take that wrong. Don't take that wrong, everybody. Let's just go ahead and keep that going. Let's keep that going. Looking good. Oh, boy, look at that coal. That coal is getting maxed out. Now, again, normally I put the things on the very outer edge, the max edge out here. But this is more of an oval than a circle. So we need to think about where we're going to put that. We need to extend our research here. Why? Oh, we don't have enough wood. No worries. No worries. But we'll go ahead and take a look where we want to put those storage units. Now, again, this is a bit awkward. This kind of double circle here, so we can kind of go out and create another circle out here. But who knows how we're going to heat all of that because it's really far away from our generator. But we're going to try it anyway. What do we got over here? We got some samples there. Again, reevaluating where I want to go here. We got coal there. We got iron there. We've already got a road there, so we could probably run out that way as well if we've got wood there. That'll probably be the first thing I do right there is do that wood one of the mines. Because we've got plenty of coal. We got plenty of wood to get started. And let's see, Man, that's a tough call. That's a tough call. I want it to be out of the way because I don't really need to heat it. So I would say probably right here seems to be a good spot. It might be a terrible spot. Who knows? We're going to go ahead and just run that road out while we're waiting for some more wood. Let's go. All right, beacon researched. All right, now we're going to need, of course, more wood there to get our beacon going. 20 wood to get that beacon going. We've got 5 people who are doing nothing. But first, we always need to, I always prioritize research over everything else. That's what I need, absolutely, for sure. Now, probably heaters I'm going to need to always keep my stuff heated. I don't know if I can heat those. I don't know. Never played through this one yet. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. How much there? Almost done. Now, the cool thing about the automation is that he can run 24/7, so he can constantly be doing stuff. Now, I could actually put the automation in the workshop if I research enough, and then they can actually be doing technology, which is really cool. Really cool. Now, we've only got 3 more steam cores, and we do need to get a factory going eventually, so we do need to get our beacon out there. So we need about 20 wood for that as well, and we've got our people over there. Why do we have 5 people free? I don't like to have anybody free. Nobody is free. They should all be working. I say we work them 24/7. Let's go. Let's get them in there. Let's get them working. Let's get them working on that. We're waiting for our beacon, or waiting for our thing to come up. We need more things. So we didn't time it perfectly. We definitely need to time that a little bit better next time. There we go. Oh, I can introduce a new law. Now, what do we got? Fighting Arena, Cemetery, Soup. Now, I've already talked about all of these on stream before. So, again, I'm not going to go into the very specifics of each and every one. If you want to know every single one, you can watch my previous stream or my guides on what all of these do and why I use them for what. But we're going to go into Fighting Arena. Now, the second you do it, by the way, that's when you can actually use it the second you actually hit it. So I will put those down. But, of course, the first thing we want is we want our beacon. Now, of course, we're going to have a bit of trouble here, it looks like, because these are going to actually suck up some of our space. So we need to be thinking about what do we want in the close edge and what do we want further away. Now, the tech itself is insulated, so putting it out here wouldn't be too bad. Now, we've got a lot of wood out here. I'm not sure why they've given us so much wood to do that, but I have a feeling that's going to play an important role later on for sure. So we're going to put our beacon right there. Or actually, you know what? No, we're not going to put our beacon right there. You know what? We got limited space up close. I say we put our beacon way out here, out of the way, tucked over here in the corner. I think that's a better idea. So we've got our technology going. We've got our book of laws going. We've got all of our other stuff going. Everybody's working. Nobody's standing around. I like to see that. What do we need next? We need a little bit more resources. We need 40 wood and 20 steel. We got plenty of wood, or plenty of steel there. Next, we're going to try to get that wood going on so that we can store up our coal, because that is almost done. Now, this guy, I'm going to put him on wood next. There we go. Beacon built. Let's watch that animation. Oh, wow. Look at this. Look at this giant storm looming on the horizon. So this is our city. And this is the abandoned supplies. That's the closest thing we got. So obviously, that's what we want to do. And I always like to pause right away The seedling Arks storm on the horizon. Captain, with the beacon operational, we can clearly see the storm approaching from the south. It's still some distance away, but we'd better keep an eye on it and make sure that we set up an infrastructure needed to heat the Arks before it hits. I see. I see. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get stuff researched right away. Now, we might have had to go steam hub instead, so we put the steam hubs down to keep it actually running. But in this case, we're going to go heaters and see if we can heat the Arks individually. If we can, then that's a better choice because it uses less coal. But if not, then we'll probably have to back up and then go with steam hubs. But that's okay. Learning mechanics is what it's all about. All right, let's keep going. And that's why I save a lot. Now, right now could be a decision point that I need to make that decision. So let's go ahead and save. I'm going to call this a Ark start 3. Let's go ahead and save that. And then we can always back up. Now, again, if you do have a comment or question for me, my name is Kismet. Feel free to say hello in the chat. Appreciate the love hanging out here today. I do play a lot of RTSs and have lots of fun here on stream. All right, let's keep going over here. Again, seedling Arks, how we looking here? That one's almost done. Nice, nice. And again, I also like to clear this, grab this stuff as quick as possible. One, because the cold's coming in, but also two, the fact that I like to clear it, then I can build out my stuff quite nicely. We've got our houses done. And again, we're waiting for about 40 wood there. Bam, there we go. And then we can go ahead and build our resource thing right here. Oh, man, that just barely fits in there. All right. We're going to put that in there so that we can, of course, build that up. And, of course, in my peeps' idle time, coal pile depleted. Nice, nice. In my idle time, they will build that. And we're going to go ahead and put that automation right over here on this one. Do I have people on that yet? No. Now, I always like to have the automation on its own thing, right? Because you can't mix and match people in there. You can only use the automation, but the automation works 24/7. He works all the time. So we got that coal, and we got this. Almost depleted. Nice. Anything else? No, no, no. Oh, we got to get our peeps going. We got to get our peeps going. Now, there's only 5 people left here. In this particular one, though some of these are about to get up, and that's got a while to get that coal, so I'm actually going to take those guys out of there. I took a 24-hour discontent hit on that. Probably shouldn't have done that if I had known I was going to use those guys later on for the beacon. But such is the way it goes. So we need 40 more wood here. Let's go ahead and let that run. And again, we really need to get that timing down, especially for hard mode. That we should have probably done the scouts first before the other stuff. But again, when you're first playing, that's when you want to kind of learn those things along the way. You want to learn what order you want to do, especially for hard modes. Because you can make less mistakes in this mode than you can in hard mode. There we go. Everybody's doing their thing. Getting lots and lots of wood now. There we go. Able to store that coal so my coal manufacturer doesn't doesn't have an issue. Still going, still going. Now I've got this guy 12 hours. We got 15 people here. But no worries. Luckily, it worked out here. These guys are almost done. And I can put all 15 of these guys now over here on this 24 hours one that I have going. Now down here, it looks like I've got 4 sick. I've got 2 in the thing here. And whenever it goes over 4, I get a little bit nervous. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how we doing. 17-hour recovery time. We might need to get a second one in for health. Now I go very heavy on health in the very beginning. I'm a big fan of doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I actually have more houses than I need. It just dawned on me. That's right. I was going to put 4 and 4, but I don't need to. 4 and 3 is all you need. Actually, you need 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 more. So I actually have extra housing that I didn't need in the very beginning. I should have noticed that. I should have noticed I only needed 5 houses versus 8 houses because I didn't have 80 people to start. So good thing to know in the next playthrough is that next time I can use less wood and only use 50 houses. Or 5 houses for 50 people versus 80 houses, which is normally what I do. All right, we're going to go ahead and build that baby up. And we're going to take 5 of those engineers, put it on there. There we go. More of them done. More of them done over here. We got a coal pile that we want to go to. And we got the coal pile going here. We got that taken care of. This taken care of. Nothing there. We got some more. Let's go ahead and do this far one here. Let's max that. 24 hours, those guys over there. Emergency shift. Again, bringing my discontent up, but such is the way it goes. All right, our people are looking good. Heaters research. All right, can we heat this separately? We can. All right. We're going to go ahead and just turn those on right now, and I would imagine we're going to turn them on and leave them on. And we've got that going. So what are we going to do next? Well, of course, we want to really make sure that those suckers stay nice and heated. So I'm going to go steam hubs. Let's go. Let's go, and let's roll on to the next thing. Going to go a lot faster in this playthrough, as you can see. And what do we got here? Nobody there. How are we looking over here? Cole's looking good, but I want to get 5 people out of there. Now, right about now, I do like to have at least 10 people here in the area, the medical area. So I like to have 10 people in the medical area so that they can keep my peeps from getting sick, so that they're out there working much harder, much faster in the very beginning. All right, let's keep going. And again, we got 7 hours to go in there. Nothing really else we need to do. We start needing some food, but I'm just going to completely ignore the food for now. We'll see how that goes. Going to bring our discontent up a little bit. So there we go. Got the Steam Hub researched. Now, I don't want to do the Steam Hub yet because I don't want to use up all of my resources. I want to go ahead and see what I think I need next. I'm going to need this wall drill eventually. How are we looking over here? Let's see. 50 wood to go to the next one. Or I can go to sawmill. Not a big fan of the sawmill. I think the sawmill is kind of a bit of a wasted resource grab. Now, I've got lots of resources right now, so I could get away with going straight to wall drill, and I have a steam core. So I think that's what we're going to try. Instead of going to the sawmill, which I always like, it's a waste of my resources, we're going to go and go next level instead, since we do have a great amount of stuff in the very beginning. We got that going. We can build some new stuff down here, apparently. We can build our fighting arenas now. And again, we're going to just try to get right in the center. And let's zoom in on that. Right in the center right here. Now, it's not exactly up against this edge here, though I could probably get away with it. I could probably get away with just putting that right up against. You know what? That's what we're going to do. Let's just put that up against that edge. And then same thing here. I'm going to try to put it just right up against this edge here, which will allow me to get, if I put another house down, it's going to actually go there. Now, the fighting arenas are going to reduce my discontent. Very, very useful if you've got the wood for it. Notice I've got just enough there. Just enough. Now, again, I still do have several other wood piles here, so I'm looking good. Looking good. Now, just forward again. Keep going. Ignore the food. 1 more hour till our guy gets there. Fighting arena built. Hope went up. Discontent going down. Like it for every day that discontent continues to go down. All right, our scouts have now reached where we want them to go. We found some steel there. Oh, I think that is going to be a steel area where we could go ahead and send peeps to collect it. But let's go ahead and read it off here. Let's see. Find the factory plans, abandoned supplies. Our supplies are covered in the snow and ice. They seem undamaged, but we'll have to dig them out for sure. So we got steel and steam core. Abandoned supplies, recovered treasure. We spent hours hacking at the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Sites discovered the broken automation, the Icefall mine. Now, of course, there we go. We're just going to actually get it. It's actually not a mine itself. Normally, it'll give us a choice to dismantle the mine, or to dismantle the mine, or to leave the resources and then just use it as a collecting area. So we got a steam core, which is awesome. So we'll go ahead and take that. Now I'm looking for people here. So let's go ahead and click and let's look at and see what our options are. A large snow-covered dune covers a broken automation that we had to leave behind. Wow, I can't even speak today. A large snow dune covers a broken automation that we had to leave behind during our journey from Britain. So we go to that automation, maybe break it down. Let me go. Scouts in here. It appears to be a perishly located mine. So there's an Icefall mine there. I'm thinking automation first. Let's go to that one, and then we could go ahead and circle back. Hopefully we find some peeps to help us out there. Because your biggest resource in this game is finding the people. Is bringing more people in, so you have more people on resources, or in this case, more people doing automation stuff. Now, when it gets cold, by the way, I will stop all exterior collecting, and then I will bring them all back to the center and have them work in buildings like the workshop or other stuff like that, like food and stuff like that. Now, we've got a bit of a problem with food because we cannot go out and get food. And you're like, what do you mean, Kismet? You can't get food? No, we can't get food. The reason why is food typically use workers. So if we don't have workers to go get food, we're going to be in trouble. So we're going to see how that unfolds here in just a second. In just a second, everybody. It's going to be tricky, I'm sure. So let's keep going. Again, very fast mode here. We're collecting up lots and lots of resources. There we go. Now, in their downtime, I'm going to actually have them start to work on stuff like that. Now, we can go ahead and start putting our tech down for this, but I don't think we're going to have a problem. This is only going to go down 1. Normally, it goes down 2, by the way. It's going to go down 1 initially, then it's going to go down another 1. It's going to go up 1, and I bet you it's not going to go up another one. I have a feeling it's not going to. So I already got these heaters on, so I don't forget. Look at our heat map here. They're quite comfortable. If it's only going to go down by 10, those heaters should be enough to keep it going. Now, the workshop, by the way, if we roll over this thermostat, is actually has 2 insulation, and these have 1. Now, I don't know if there's something in the tech tree that's going to allow us to make those warmer. Let's go ahead and see if we got anything new in the tech tree. It doesn't look like it. Looks like the same stuff as before. More scouts, additional scouts. Oh, this whole factory thing is missing here. Heating over here looks pretty much the same. Yeah, and food and shelter. Hothouse. I hate those hothouses because it takes 1 steam core. I think it's way too much. We're also missing some tech here. Bunkhouses. So we got infirmary. Again, this is our food tech here, right? So we're going to basically not be able to do our food round because it's not there. The tech's not there for the food. So we are going to have to go to the hothouse. We're going to have no option other than the hothouse and grow those plants. This all looks the same. So that will modify the way we go. So normally, at this point, I would go to food. Wow, I'm glad I went to that next level technology too. Normally, I would go to food and I would start to boost this food. This food is actually much better than this because it costs you less resources. It costs you less tech time to get that normal food, our little hunting location. So we can't do hunting locations, it looks like. Let's go ahead and look at food itself. Yes, see, not there. Oh, there's nothing there. Only the cookhouse. So we will have to research that food as quick as possible because these guys are going to start to starve. But we'll go ahead and just put the cookhouse in. Now, this time, I'm going to put the cookhouse in nice and close. Now, the reason why I'm going to do that is because what happens is out here, and I always got to heat it separately. So I'm going to try to keep it in the inner ring this time and see how it goes. You know, you need to try stuff, try new stuff, see how it goes. Now, I'm going to go ahead and also take my tent here, and I'm going to try to space it in such a way, and definitely going to need to take that out because that's blocking my placement of my stuff. Yeah, we're going to definitely need, on that second row, we're going to probably need to go off of this one right here because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, our roads definitely need to be fixed so they're not blocking our second row placement, but we'll get that done later. Right now we want to put our cookhouse in, and we're just going to use this as our primary road. Why are we going to use this as our primary road? Because this is where our iron is. At first it's wood. First you have a huge shortage of wood, and then you start to have a huge shortage of iron because iron allows you to do the more advanced buildings. So we always want to be building toward that iron. All right, so we got that going, and we want to put the cookhouse down. Now we can always move the cookhouse later, but I hate to move stuff later on, so I like to have a good idea where I would put it. Normally I would put this way out here, but again, we'll put this in here for now. Actually, I wonder if we could put it right here. Put it right there and take out that house. Let's take a look at our housing right now. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go ahead and take a look at our housing in economy here. As you can see, we're housing 45 cents, and we got extra 25 beds, which means that we have 3 houses that we don't need right now. So I'm going to actually take this out like so, and then I'm going to put my food right there in that inner ring so it'll get an instant boost of heat. At least I think so. We'll find out. We'll find out. So we'll go ahead and let our peeps run. This guy's on his way. We're waiting for that to come out. Let's keep it going. And here comes the cold. All right, now the second it gets cold, I don't want people to get frostbite. I don't want my peeps to permanently be gravely ill. So I'll go around to every one of my things here and make sure that I've collected as much as I possibly can. And over here, Cole is looking good. Do we get everybody out of there? Yes. Yes. Here, none. All right, we got 25 now. We got 5 out there. That's 30. We got 5, 10, 15 here. So that's 45 right there. Okay. We got all of our people back off of the stuff. Oh, Luvatar. Wow, a couple amazing people coming in there showing the love today. First Jonah, and now my buddy, my pal, Luvatar. Another person I'd like to see a purple check mark over his stream as well, just like we did for Jonah. Went over there, show him some love. If you have not discovered the amazing Luvatar, make sure to go over there, show him tons and tons of love. Now, my mods are napping right now, so I'm going to go ahead and do a shout out for Luvatar, the 402 coming in. And I'll go ahead and jump up to my overseer's office so you guys can see that. Oh, speaking of amazing people. Speaking of fantastical people, Pambolina coming in. Bye-bye, bits. Coming in, showing that love. Pambolina coming in as well. One of my favorite peeps out there. Pambolina coming in, showing my stream the love. Welcome, everybody. Now, let's jump over here to the overseer's office for just a second, because you know what? I got to throw the raid siren for you guys. Let me throw the raid siren for you guys. Coming into Vault 45. Let's do it. There we go. Let's say hello to these epic people currently scrolling off the screen. Of course, we got a Luvatar coming in. We got the starting grid coming in. We're getting rated up in here. Now, we're not like other peeps. We do not send people away. We do not say, oh, let's fight them off. You know what we do? We welcome you here in the Vault 45. Now, sometimes they call me Overseer Kismet. Sometimes they call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I do play a little bit of Fallout. 2,200 hours in Fallout 4 here live on the stream. As well as I play 7 Days to Die, incredibly fun game, as well as a bunch of other games during the day. So I stream day and night, 7 days a week. Now, if you like FrostPunk, if you like RTS games, if you like RPG games, if you like building games, if you like zombie games, if you like anything from Fallout all the way up to space games or anything like that, you are in the right place, and especially if you like explosions, because I like blowing stuff up. So you're in the right place for that too. So thank you so much for everybody coming in. I love to see people coming in with other streamers and showing their support by blasting my chat. Thank you so much. It causes this to happen. We're just smiling. So thank you to the starting grid for coming in. The EMAP coming in. Pam C as well. Daddy Croon coming in with a 402. Showing the love up in here. And I see Pambolina in the chat. I see Hyper in the chat as well. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hyper coming in saying, hi, Kismet. How you doing, buddy? I am doing fantastic. Now, again, if you have not been in my stream before, my name is Kismet. I am a partner streamer here on Twitch. I'm also partnered with Discord and Curse Union for Gamers, and I have a bunch of sponsors down below, including the maker of the Kismet Candy Bar. That's right, there's actually a candy bar with my name on it, and it is fantastically good. And if you find me at TwitchCon, if I have any left, I will give you one. That's right, free chocolate from Kismet. I know, it's fantastic. It comes all the way from Finland. Best chocolate around. And I'm glad, because it's got my name on it, so I'm glad that it has a lot of fantastic chocolate on it. Now, you might be like, Kismet, that's awesome that they named a chocolate bar after you. Well, actually, it's just a happy coincidence. That candy bar has been out for like 100 years before I was born. But, hey, there you go. You never know what happens in life, right? These things kind of intersect. And that's why they call me Kismet, by the way, which means it's a Turkish word for destiny or fate. Because when I was young, I would be hanging out with my people. Let's get back to the gameplay. I'd be hanging out with my friends, and they'd say, hey, what do you want to do? And I said, let's go do this, and let's go do that, let's go do the other thing. And then one of my friends would walk up and say the exact same thing, nearly word for word of what I just said. And they'd all look at me and go, whoa, that's weird. That's like Kismet. And there we go. I had that name before a lot of people were even born. So I'm not a Kismet. I'm the Kismet, the one, the only, the original. And that's why Twitch gave me the name up there. I actually used to be Kismet_Ring of Destiny, if you guys remember that a long time ago. That was very hard to type, by the way, and also very hard to put on a logo. There we go. So let's get to it, everybody. Now, we're playing a fantastic game called FrostPunk. Now, I was lucky enough to get a preview version of this, played it on stream for 5 days, 70 hours. That's right, we mega stream. Now, today's not a mega stream, but it's in my overlay, so I'm going to leave it there. Basically, we played 5 days in a row, 70 hours. That's right, 70 hours in a row. We played it 11 hours the first day, 12 hours the next day, 12 hours again, 16 hours on the next day, 12 hours on the next day, and then we skipped the day, and then we did it for another 16 hours on that day. It's actually about 90 hours that whole entire week if you tally that up. I know, crazy, right? 90 hours of streaming in about 7 days. That's craziness. But man, do we have fun with it. I've been really enjoying this game. Me too. Now, this is one of my most anticipated game. My other anticipated game that I really like is Surviving Mars. We were playing that early in the day. And you're like, Kismet, what games do you play, bro? I want to know what games you play. I want to know what times you play them during the day. Guess what? Schedule right down below the stream right there. It's also on Twitter, also on my Discord, also on my offline message. It's everywhere. But there will be somebody who comes in and says, Kismet, when are you going to play this? It happens nearly every single stream, which, you know, I don't mind. Some people get offended by that. Some people get offended, like people asking the same question, Kismet, where'd your name come from? Kismet, you know, what is your schedule? I never get offended. If you miss it, no big deal. Just come in. We're relaxed in here. You can chill. You can lurk. You can have fun. Put your feet up on the furniture. Raid the fridge. We don't mind. You're part of the Kismet Army now. Welcome. Come on in and relax. Relax. And thank you to Bellerin for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Kismet Army. Now I take my stream to a whole nother level. I do talk about game mechanics. I do talk about what I am doing along the way. And I try to slow down. I try to go above and beyond. By the way, sometimes it does snow here in the stream, just like that. I'm a graphic designer, been a graphic designer for 25 years, worked for some of the top companies in the world. And I, of course, have graphic power. Ooh, it's getting cold. Hold on. Let's turn that snow off. Oh, wait a minute. My snapper's not working. Let's try that again. Snap. There we go. All right, we can turn that off as well. Boom. We can go ahead and pull up the red arrow, and I can explain stuff to you as we go along. And one of the things that I really didn't like when I first watched Twitch, and I've been with Twitch for a very long time, since Justin TV days, but I've only been streaming for about 2.5 years. And the reason why is I stopped doing graphic design, and I moved to doing what else I love to do, because I've already crushed that. I've done everything I can do in graphic design. Had lots of fun from everything from nail polish to billboards to posters. It's really cool to ride down the 405 freeway and look up and see your poster and your billboard and your artwork on the side of the freeway. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Also comic books, t-shirts. I've done everything under the sun. It was a lot of fun. I conquered it. I destroyed it. I said, what else do I want to do in my life? Here I am. And they told me it was impossible, by the way. Let me give you guys a little bit of a juice, a little bit of a bump in your day, some positivity, because that's what my stream's all about. Now, right up there, I've got a purple check mark. You know what people told me when I first started streaming on Twitch? Kismet, you're too old. You can't get it done. It's impossible. And I said, oh, yeah? Well, watch this. Bam! Purple check mark right up there. Now, I didn't do it alone. I did it because of all the awesome people who are in the stream right now. The awesome people who come in and raid my channel every day. And I appreciate that love. You've got to appreciate your community. You do not get that affiliate. You do not get that purple check mark without appreciating the people who get you there. Your community is the reason you get that check mark. So make sure to treat them with lots of love and respect and work hard. That's the other thing my advice is. And again, do what you love to do. Don't let nobody's negativity go on your shoulder. Knock it off of there and go out there, chase those dreams, because you know what? You only got so many minutes in the day. And just so you know, I've got some conditions. I have vertigo and sleep apnea. Every time I go to sleep, I stop breathing. Every night. Every night. So tomorrow, I could not wake up. Not kidding, not lying. I don't play a character here on stream. And so I'm going to get the most out of every single day, because this could be my last one. And boy, your life changes. Boy, you have a whole different perspective on life when your life changes in that way. So I said, I ain't going to lay down and die. I'm not going to lay down in the bed. I'm going to get up and play some games, have some fun. So let's keep going. Speaking of playing some games, let's keep going. So this is my first playthrough of Arks here on FrostPunk. Wow! Lots of epic people coming in, showing the love. Haven't got to Surviving Mars, but it's on my list. Oh, man, you got to get that one on your list. Yeah. You got to get that one locked up. Got to do a preview version of that one, too, as well. That was a lot of fun. All right, so we got the training going. We're trying to get drawing boards going on, because we got to get to food. Definitely got to get to food. These people are going to start starving here very, very soon. There's 5 people who are not starving. I've got 45 people, or 46 people. Well, really 45. One is my automation. And for some reason 5 of them are not starving, which is probably these peeps right here, just living life. They got their feet up. They got to work late, but at least they're not out in the cold right now. So what I did is at the very beginning, I rushed to get the supplies before the temperature drops. Now it's down to minus 22 Fahrenheit. If you're in somewhere other than the US, you'll have to do your own conversions. But you can see I've grabbed as much resources as I can, which is actually really a lot. I got 674 coal, 137 wood, and 75 steel. Now I'm going to go ahead and look at my temperatures right now. Look at this, looking good. Livable is good. So we did get our heaters in time to counteract that. Now, I don't know if it's going to go down even more. So I'm feeling like we need to put some heaters in here to make sure that our stuff does not go down. So I'm going to go ahead and use some of my resources on that. And can we hit both of these at the same time? Wouldn't that be amazing? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. It looks like we're going to have individual heaters for each and every one of these. But that's okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and just make it so it's just inside here. Now again, this is going to be the toughest one of all my arcs, right? And this is a scenario 2 called the arcs. This is going to be the toughest one of all of it because it is away from that central heating in the center. This is going to have 4 rows out, so it's eventually going to hit these arcs, and I'll be able to use this to help it. But right now it's not out that far, so we need to get that going on. I feel like we should just drop these down. And I like to put them where I'm going to get kind of the maximum usage out of it, right? We got a bit of an overlap here on this one. I'm going to have that one right there. So it's going to go, it's going to hit that, and then also have an overlap down here. But I don't want to overlap too much that way. I do want to try to get this right here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do a little bit of overlap. We'll be okay there, I think. Then over here, same thing. Again, I don't want it to be too close up this way because I don't want to, I don't need to heat the inner area. This inner ring you don't need to heat. So we want to have these where they're not in the way, but they're still being useful as well. I'm going to go ahead and go with that. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. So we used up a lot of our iron there. Now we need to get our iron going on, which is way over here. So we need to eventually build out. But the next thing we want to do here is wood because that's going to get low. Though I don't see any more iron. Maybe, oh wait, maybe iron is our priority first. Yeah, look at that. We got it. We actually, I think our food is the priority first. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one there, right? Now we're at a decision point here that could cost us the game. That could cost us the entire game. Let's go look at our resources. So we do need to get our steelworks going because we're going to run out of steel. And we run out of steel, of course, we're not going to have any steel to keep going. We do want to get the wall drill, but we absolutely need to get our food going on over here in the hothouse. Now, I've already researched to the next level, skipping some of that other stuff for right now. And I've got to get the hothouse going because they're not going to have any food after I've depleted this first round of food. So I definitely need to be thinking in those terms. I need to think hothouse, steelworks, wall drill. Now right now my coal is okay. We've got plenty of coal deposits. So we're doing okay on that. We'll probably do coal mining as well. Oh man, see, your order is very, very important. Mastering the beginning is the key to any game. Whether you're playing Surviving Mars, they are billions, which I play from time to time here in stream, as well as this game, FrostPunk. A lot of fun. I'm having a decision point problem, everybody. What do I go? Because I only have so much steel left, right? I've only got so much steel left. I feel like I should do food first, but maybe I won't have enough steel to do that food, right? I won't have enough steel to do that food, and then, oh man, I won't have enough steel to do the food, which I need to collect the food. But I'm gonna say, you know what? Let them starve. We're gonna need to go steelworks. So we probably should have went steelworks before we did this upgrade, right? We should have probably done that first. But again, in our hard playthrough, which we'll do eventually, we'll try to fix that order. But right now, we're just gonna let it run. Nothing else we can do about it. Oh, something popped up. What was that? Oh, right here. Book of Laws. Book of Laws. All right, what do we want to do next? Dueling, no. Cemetery, no. Radical treatment, no. Because we don't want any of it. By the way, usually I get very far in the game before I even need that cemetery, by the way. I use it for hope and whatnot. Public house. I think we're going to go with that. That's going to make our peeps happy. We might have to go with soup on this one, too. Let's see. Public house. And now the public house can be built. So we'll go ahead and put that again on this outer ring here. With that, we'll go ahead and make the smallest possible. Let's see, 1, 2 there, and then this one right there. Smallest possible one there to keep our wood going. Yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble here because, we have very little amount of steel. And we need to do that research. So again, if we made a mistake, if we use too much steel on these steam hubs, we'll have to back up. All right, there we go. Drawing board's done. I'm going to go ahead and do my research first. Let's see. How much do we need to get steel works? We only need wood. Wall drill, we're going to need 10 steel for that one. I think we're okay on wood right now. Food, I think we're okay because we can convert the food that we currently have. I'm going to go steelworks. That seems like the next smartest thing. All right, there we go. We got an automation. Only the top of this automation is sticking out of the snow. Digging it out will take some effort, but should be worth it. All right, there we go. Malfunction repair. This automation was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. Oh, cool. We can now send this fully operational automation to the city, Lost Dreadnought Mountainside Cave. All right. There we go. It'll reach it on its own. So we'll send it to the city. And then we have some other options here. Now, I do not send them back with resources typically in the beginning unless I absolutely need to. I keep them always, always, always doing stuff. Now, this storm is coming in, so I have a feeling that we need to get these first ones done as quick as possible. We can see what looks like a cave entrance to a mountainside, probably people there. A dark shape looms in the distance, clearly visible on the white plain. It's a main vehicle from our expedition. Okay, cool. And then, of course, we've got this located mine. I'm going to go ahead and go for the people first. I'm thinking people are going to be here. I'm just going to guess. Again, this is my first playthrough, so I have no idea. So we've got this here, the public house. Now we'll go ahead and put 5 people on there, and there we go. That brings our hope up and, of course, our discontent down again. Look at us crushing it over there. We haven't even ticked them off today yet. All right, so we got a second automation on the way back. Let's see. We've got 21 peeps hanging out. It's still cold. We've got that balanced out. Now, right now, let's also look at our heat levels. All right, we're looking good. Now, we don't necessarily need our additional heat levels here yet, so let's turn those off. I always like to keep my usage down as much as possible because we're at 598 right now. All right, how are we looking here? We've got 365 there, 500 there, and then way out here, we've got some wood there. That one's almost depleted there. Kind of tempted at going out there and grabbing that. I think that's what we'll do. We'll send our automation out for that one. He'll deplete that one, and then we'll probably need to send him and keep him on coal all the time. Now, you might be like, Kismet, oh, this facility has been closed. Oh, yeah, I turned that off. I was like, oh, my gosh, what? I thought it was my Ark for a second. I thought it was my Ark for a second. It's been closed. So, yeah, you got to do your heaters right away. Otherwise, your Arks will not work. Or, I guess you could do your heaters, but the problem with the heaters is that they take a lot more coal, and they're not really being that useful at the very beginning. So I would go heaters first, and then the other ones. Basically, over here. I would go heaters first, and then steam hub. That seems to be good here in the beginning of this one. So looking good. We've got that out. I say we go ahead and start doing food now because our people are getting really, really hungry over here. And I took out this middle one as an experiment here, and we'll go ahead and let's see, what is our main road? This is going to be our main road here. So let's go ahead and just attach it right there. And again, I'm going to keep that in the inner area. It's going to kind of mess up my second row, but we're going to do what we got to do. Do what we got to do to make it happen here. And again, anything else we need? We got enough there. We got enough there. We're going to get our steel going. Let's go ahead and start to go here. And you're like, Kismet, what about all this wood and stuff here? Are you going to get all this wood? Nah. Nah, I find that usually this is useless once you have one of these, or I can get that later. But right now, I want to get to my steel things here. I'm just going to run it nice and straight and run along the edge. It looks like right there is the edge. And I like to run it right along the edge of it. Try not to cover it up. Because eventually, obviously, I want that to get going. Now, to take streets out, you go ahead and go to this dismantle street. And we're just going to dismantle that baby right there. Hyper says, how you doing? Doing good. I've been enjoying the game. Awesome. Again, thanks everybody for hanging out here in the stream. Appreciate your love and attention for hanging out in my stream here. All right, so we're going to run that out there. We're going to keep it going, everybody. We're going to keep it going. They're going to go out there. They ain't got much to do, so we're going to go out and do that. There we go. Automation got those wood done. How we looking on coal? Looking good. Our wood's pretty high right now. Let's go ahead and just put him on that coal. And again, keeping those resources nice and balanced is very, very important. So we're going to work our way out here. We're going to go ahead and we're researching steel right now. We've got our cookhouse in. Almost. There we go. Now we can put 5 people in there. Now the nice thing is we can roll over this, see if it's getting the bonus. It is. It's getting a +1 heat zone. And the building insulation. So we're doing good. It's got +2 to counteract that. And we don't need to turn it on right now. I like to keep them at livable. This way it uses a lot less resources. Oh my gosh, I forgot to turn this one on over here. Oh, whoo! I'm glad I saw that. There's one way over there. There's 4 of them, Kismet. Catch on, bro. Catch on. Oh my gosh, I was completely ignoring that one in the corner. I'm glad I saw that, everybody. I'm glad I saw that because the second it went down, another one, if it goes below chilly, I lose. Right here, it says, keep the building at least chilly or the seeds inside will start to freeze. So actually, we don't even need to have these on in the beginning. I just noticed that. You can just leave it at chilly, and then before it goes to chilly, before it goes below chilly, then you can go ahead and turn those back on. So we can go ahead and keep that going. So there we go. Something is saying something. There we go, right here. The seedlings arcs might freeze. Captain, in a few days the temperature will drop. Our seedling arcs will be in danger. We have to keep them warm with heaters or steam hubs. No worries, no worries. Now again, so at the very beginning of the game, I should have not turned those heaters on this early. That would have saved me a lot of coal along the way, but we're going to have tons and tons of coal. Don't worry. We're going to get that going big time. But it can just stay at chilly. It doesn't have to be more than chilly. And I like to use it at the very bare minimum. So we just learned that because this one did not cause the game to fail, which I just noticed. Good time to save in case we screw up. AS4. Learning all sorts of tactics here. And let's keep this going. Again, our steel mill almost in. We've got our road going. Looking good. Our people are having some food. We're getting that food converted, which is nice. Look at our discontent going way, way down. Our scouts have found the next place here. We got wood and raw food. Oh, no people there. Bummer. A short tunnel leads into the vast natural cave complex. It seems to have been used as a warehouse. There are still some supplies here. There you go. That's my announcer voice. Hello, thank you for calling Movie Phone. Press 1 to hear the listings. Remember the movie phone? Press 1 to watch Home Alone or whatever it is, whatever those shows were out when that was there. This way. This cave could have collapsed at any moment. It's no wonder it hasn't been turned into a permanent shelter. We take what we can, leave before we're trapped in here, or worse. There we go. So we got the wood, we got the food. Let's take those resources. Nice. Now, again, I could send them back, but I'm not going to. Let's go ahead and look at this lost dreadnought. A dark shape looms in the distance, clearly visible in the white plains. It's a main vehicle from our expedition. Let's go ahead and check that out. You might be like, Kismet, why didn't you go here? Why didn't you go there? Well, I don't have, if that is a mine, I don't have the ability to do that yet, to actually run that mine back and forth to my base. So that's kind of a waste. But if there's people there, then I made the wrong choice. If there's people there, then that's the first place I wanted to go, to send those people back. But such is the way it goes. Such is the way it goes. We're waiting for our stuff to go. We got our waiter stuff up there. And again, waiting for our research to come through. People getting that food action. All right, adaptation. Where are we going next? Let's see. I'm thinking moonshine. Let's do it. Moonshine's going to make them nice and happy. And then, of course, be able to stand that soup a little bit more, which I have a feeling I'm going to have to get into here in a second. Nothing wrong with a stiff drink. Exactly, exactly. And again, so I need to keep these above chili. And right now, let's see how much coal we're burning. Oh, we're back down to base coal, which is 6. Again, the second this temperature starts to rise, right before it rises, by the way, we're going to need to get that going on. Up again, it's going to go up. And then it's going to go down, it looks like probably permanently. I seriously doubt it's going to go back up again. Another nuke! Pokey also coming in with the auto hose. Thanks to Drunk and Pokey for that. I clipped that. There you go, Raz. There you go. Raz is our clip master here in the stream. If you do see something you like, you can clip it or boom it here in my channel. There we go. Steelworks. Look at that. We're gonna try to go a lot faster in this playthrough than our previous playthroughs. All right, there we go. Invalid placement. Uh-oh, is our road in the way? I think our road is in the way. So we're gonna place this one. We might have to correct our road there. Correct our road. What are we gonna do next? Let's see. More scouts. Absolutely. Let's go. More scouts. Anything else we need to do here? Hot house. Want to get that wall drill going on. Man, but do we have the people for more scouts? But do we have the chance to... Do we have the thing that we should do? Not less scout. I'm feeling scouts. I got to go scouts so I have more peeps out there. Faster, getting those resources, bringing them back, finding more people. I'm feeling scouts on that one. Let's go. Let's go with scouts. Steelworks research. We got our steelworks going down. We can go ahead and put our peeps out there. Again, watching out for that coal. Watching out for that coal coming in. But we're doing pretty good. We got our heaters in place. Plus, they have their own individual heaters. We got plenty of coal coming in. We've got coal backup, just in case. We're out of food, but we got 137 still there. More scout. Wow, that was fast. Look at that. Look at that. And we've got the people. We got the people to do scouts right now because we don't have them on collecting. Because we have our automation to do that. Why didn't it come through? Oh, we need 40 wood. Oh, no, we're out of wood. Out of wood. Oh, man, we're at 8 wood right now. We might have a problem. We might have a problem, everybody. Oh, man. Yes, should have went wood first. I should have went with my instincts, but that's okay. We got some backup over here. We got some backup, so it's not totally lost. Now, if I had no ability to collect more surface wood resources, I would be screwed right now because I'd have to take something out. I'd have to take a building out. I'd have to take a road out, something so I could get enough to actually build something that could collect wood. So we want to go ahead and get this out here. Now, we've got enough coal for now, so we're going to switch our automation from coal over here to collect the last bit of that over there. Last bit of that wood. And let's go ahead and see technology tree. What do we want to do next? Speaking of wood and stuff, but we don't even have enough wood to research it. So that's a problem. That's a problem. Now, again, I hate doing the sawmill. I just absolutely hate it. But, well, you know what? I think we can get away without it. I think we can get away without it. We just have to wait a little bit. Let's just go ahead and wait a little bit. Let's go ahead and have them switch over to that wood. And let's get that 20 wood there. Oh, this guy's waiting. This guy's waiting. Oh, Kismet. We'll send this guy to the close one. Bad. I let that run without sending that guy. That just cost me a little bit of time. Cold's coming in. Again, we're going to do it at the very last second. There we go. Scouts have reached the dreadnought. A lot of stuff happens in this game. Wow, look at this. Coal, Steen, there's technology to acquire here. Awesome. So the Lost Dreadnought is a place to go. Our expedition main vehicle left hopelessly wedged in a crevasse. Exploring it will be difficult, but we have to find the factory plans that are on board. All right, explore. Lost Dreadnought factory plans. We rappel down into the crevasse, listening to the ominous sounds of the ice cracking under the weight of the steel behemoth. After an hour or so of searching, we found the documents safe and retrieved the factory plans. We must get them to the city as fast as possible. The weather is getting worse by the minute, and we need automation to secure the city and the seedling arcs before the storm hits. That sounds like a fantastic idea. And he's bringing back lots of cores as well. Hey, I like the way you think. All right, so there we go. So we've got 2 of these left that we might want to do. Let's see. The place's only thing stands out in this. This place is the only thing that stands out in the endless desert. Snowy Hill. There's a place. This place is the only thing standing out in this endless desert. So there's 2 things standing out there. You know what? Let's go ahead and run back to the city with our plans so we can get our factories going ASAP. And we got a good amount of this collected. Now, while this guy's on the way back, this guy's going to go out to the Icefall Mine, and then I'm going to send him out here if I can. And we're going to try to keep those guys looping out there as quick as possible. All right. All right, there we go. Excellent. Now we can start setting up an automated infrastructure to keep the seedling arcs at a safe temperature. Bring back the plans, set up a factory, and increase the number of automations to 3. All right, I'm on it. I'm on it. Right now I need that 20 wood. Come on, bro. Get over here. Get this wood. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. How did that happen? How did that happen? Kismet screwed that up. Kismet screwed that up. Off. Oh, man. That's a dangerous thing to do. My people could have got sick or frostbite there. Now, this thing's coming up here in just a second. So, of course, let's go ahead and click all of these on so I don't screw this up. And, of course, another great decision point here. Let's go ahead and save. This is going to be AS5. Save that. Hey, Ditto! What's up? Thanks for hanging out here in the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate everybody here. We're crushing this playthrough already, I believe. I don't know. Everything go completely off the rails here in just a second. Let's go ahead and see how we're looking. All right, already livable. Nice, nice. Let's get it going. Come on, we need that 20 wood. Oh, there we go. Automation reaches the city. Ha ha ha. Second automation. Let's get him going. You know exactly where I'm going to stick him. I'm going to stick him right over here on this, and it was almost like I knew I was going to do that, right? Now, the nice thing about putting automations and stuff is I don't need to heat that building. That automation will run and run and run there for quite a long time, and we'll be fine. Again, how much we got left here? 108. I think we'll be fine there as well. I think overall we're doing fairly good. Fairly good. We could have optimized it a little bit, maybe in a future playthrough, but let's do it. You'd be like, Kismet, why don't you go get coal? Well, I have a lot of coal. I have 3 days worth of coal right now. I'm looking okay. Looking okay. Oh, well, I let it run without switching it. Let's get that wall drill going on because we will eventually run out of wood. We want to get that wall drill in place. All right. Anything else we need to do? No, 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 no. So let's let it run over here, down there. Everything's working. Look at that. Zero discontent right now, everybody. Zero discontent. All right. Now it's going to get colder in here. Let's go ahead and check our various levels here. As you can see, wow, our peeps are getting a little bit chilly here in the center. So it is pretty cold in the beginning there. Now, we've only got to go a little bit. We don't have to go very far till it's warm again. So I'm just going to go boom. Flip that overdrive on. We're going to watch that overdrive kick in to keep my peeps nice and comfy warm right there. Keep them. Now, this is chilly with the heaters on. Now, that's pretty scary. That's pretty scary. So I'm definitely going to need to flip those heaters on. I'm definitely going to need to get my coal going very, very quickly to keep that going. So, again, if you can use your overdrive, use it. There's no point in having it off. All right. That guy's going out there to get that steel. These are enough for now until it drops again, which it looks like it's going to be a while. Oh, this is going to go up by another one. So that'll go up again from this one. And it'll go back down, and then go back up. So it's going to stay about 30 and 40 as we go along, which is good. So we know that 40, we got to have the heaters on. We know that 30 or so, we can turn those heaters off to save ourselves some coal. Again, always be thinking of those tactics. Be thinking of those next tactics going on. Now, I've got 10 people free right now. And you're like, Kismet, why don't you do a gathering thing or something like that? It's kind of a waste to build a gathering building when you only have, like, just that much resources left over and you have an automation. That would be kind of a waste. So I definitely don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. I don't like to waste any of my resources at the very beginning. Let's speed this up. Let's go. Again, I'm going much faster in this playthrough. Much, much faster than last time. I've already explained a lot of the core mechanics. There we go. Wall drill done. This guy's got there coal and steel. I knew it. I knew it. This mine is at risk of being buried by an avalanche at any time. It must have been abandoned a long time ago. A hasty exit. Judging by the equipment, it looks like the mine was constructed before the Great Winter, possibly by the first prospectors to explore the area. The general disarray inside in the building suggests that they were abandoned abruptly. There we go. Presumably due to some sort of earthquake, many valuable resources have been left behind. Look at that. 201 coal and 99 iron. I like that. I like that iron. Bring me that iron, bro. Bring me that iron. Now, look, that guy is now done. He's got that iron. Are we going to bring it back? Nope. We're going to send him out here. And our other guy here is almost back to the city with those resources. What do we got here? Fundamental research. Sir, an engineer, is asking for a day off to study and automation closely. The automations can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learn how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at the machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different with them? That's right. Carry on with the project. I like that guy. I like that guy. Put him to work. Put him to work. Now, for some reason here, I'm missing a dude. Why am I missing a dude there? Did one of my peeps die? No, I still got 45. I still got 2. I must have accidentally hit that. Brought them out of that research. All right. So we got our wall drill done. What are we doing next? Yeah, I'm feeling coal next. I'm feeling coal. We got to get our factory going on. Generator range is always a good idea. But we do need to get our food, too. How's our food looking right now? Let's look at our food. 103 holding strong right now. I don't know if really food is the way to go. I don't know if that's really the way to go right now. Do I really want sawmill in the long run? Probably. Probably get that sawmill later on. But I definitely am going to run out of coal soon. You always should set your priority based on what's going to run out at what time, right? Like my wood ran out, so I've got to have the wood going. And my iron ran out, so I've got to get the iron going. Not necessarily in that order. The iron ran out first, so I get iron first. And I can do heating, but it doesn't really matter because in this stage, the heating is going to stay relatively the same, and I'm doing okay on my heating right now. So heating doesn't seem to be a priority. Resources here are definitely a priority. And I'm feeling like we get some automations going, we can get the coal mining going. So that's a very high idea. We definitely need to get our food going. Medical posts, I don't know, that's going to make them be warmer. But again, we're going to be using a lot of automations, so really don't need that right now. Bunkhouse, that would be nice, but don't need that because I really don't have that many people right now. No big deal there. Yeah, hothouse. I'm thinking coal mine. Coal mine is probably the best out of all those. Let's do coal mine. Let's get that going because we will run out of coal soon here. With that, how we doing over here? Yeah, 56 left there. And let's go ahead and let's get... Let's go ahead and get our resource going, a wall drill right over there. And let's see what we got. Pre-existing road here. Let's go ahead and just, actually, let's go backwards. Let's start from the end and work our way backwards. So let's go this way. Try to line that up. Oh, look at that. So yeah, one of the things I like about this game is you can actually make a straight road and a curved road at the same time, right? That was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. They did a good job on that. I give them big props for that. All right, again, we've got our thing going, our overdrive going to keep our peeps warm, to keep them from getting sick. Only 2 people sick right now. Very nice. Very nice. We've got our coal going, producing 2.4. We don't need to heat that. We got these heated. We got that guy doing wood. And I don't know, can we do factories now, or we got to wait till they get back? We got to wait till they get back, I believe. Let's just make sure. Yeah, we got to wait till he gets back with that. And we got to have that wood resource. Now, notice how I put that down at the very second that I could, and I only have 4 wood left, which is very, very close. So again, we're going to get this going. We're going to set that to longer shifts. I always set all my stuff to longer shifts. That's just the way I am. Something saying something here, right here. Word of advice, steam cores. We have just used our first steam core. Steam cores are a necessary component of the advanced technology. We can't manufacture steam cores in the city, so let's hope that our scouts can find them during their expeditions. Already read that before, so I'm going to read it a lot faster here in the stream. Let's go. All right. And again, I try to go very fast. All right. There we go. We got that research. Let's pause that. Let's go ahead and do that right away, which is our factory. Again, I'm going to put it out here on this outer ring. That we're doing, that we've already got. Actually, let's put it on the other side. Let's put it on the other side so that we don't have to redo that road there. We can do it without adding a road. And we've got enough peeps right here. We've got 9 peeps that we can put out here, which that's still under construction. This is on extended hours. This is going to go 24 hours anyway because that's automation. This over here doesn't really need to run 24 hours, and we can actually pull the people out of there. Wait. How do we get new food? Oh, we brought some food. Hold on. Yeah, let's convert that food first. My guy went and brought some food back. That's what he did. That's where that food came from. Now, this guy's headed out that way. Let's go ahead and get the second group out to that one. I like to have as many scouts as I can. I like to get them going very, very soon in the playthrough, tech early, and then get that stuff crushed. Get that stuff crushed. Because we don't just play games up in here. We crush them. We destroy them. You wait. You wait. I'm going to destroy this baby big time. Now, we got a big problem with wood here. We are maxing out on that top level of wood. but I think we're doing okay for now. Kind of in that interim there, too, if I had enough resources, we could have done some tech as well. So let's go ahead and just make some more tech while we're at it, since we have the resources, and we're just going to run that road all the way across there. This way it'll use up our resources, and then when we do have more automations, we can go ahead and free up our people instead, and then put them in there, and that'll be ready to go, because some of them are just standing around doing nothing right now. Standing around doing nothing. The least they could do is be building roads and things like that. They've got nothing to do. All right, there we go. Now, of course, we're going to extend that. Oh, we got our adaptation. What do we want to do? Let's see. Soup is probably a good idea since we don't have a lot of resources. But you know what? I'm going to go... don't really need cemetery right now. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Just in case somebody croaks. And again, cemetery. Now, cemetery doesn't need to be heated, so you can get away with it sticking it way out here in the outer edge. And since I have kind of a little bit of a gap right here that I can sneak it into, I'm going to sneak it right in there in that gap along that road, so I don't have to build another road. And let's see, we got this built yet? No, so we can go ahead and put peeps over here while we're waiting for that to be built. Again, I always put them on longer shifts. I don't really need to get rid of my discontent right now. So there we go. And again, as these come in, max those out, put them on longer shifts, and this one we'll just go ahead and turn off. Now we need to watch out that this doesn't blow up. If that blows up, it's game over. And I'm kind of liking that playthrough. Let's go ahead and do it again. AS6. Man, we're crushing this. Hey dude, says Tiltug. Everybody say hello to Tiltug in the chat, please. If you are new to my stream, anytime somebody says hi in the chat, please say hello to them. Sometimes I do get focused here on stream, obviously trying to keep my thing going. But don't worry, if you use my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat, it'll highlight in red. I know you're talking to me, and definitely I'll say hi to you, that's for sure. So let's say hi in the chat, everybody. That's the way it is. Sometimes you go in some people's stream, there's 10 people, there's 10,000 people in there. You say hi, nobody says hi back, but I'll say hi back to you because I like you to come into my stream. I like you to hang out. Appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out here in my stream. So we're going to go ahead and put this on none and none. Oh, speaking of epic people, Raiden coming in. Watch this elbow drop. Boom. He knocked the dragon hammer out of there. Thank you so much, Raiden, for coming in. Oh, almost dethroned Pambolina there. Thank you so much for that 7 months of sub love, keeping the stream going. You guys are the reason why I keep going here. Are my subs, are all of my supporters. Welcome, welcome. I've been a long time on and off, but thanks. Thank you, Tiltug. Thanks for coming in, buddy. Thanks for coming in. There we go. Drake Worth saying hi in the chat. And you know what? I want you guys, this is for you, Drake Worth, for saying hi in the chat. I'm going to give everybody, in your behalf, I'm going to go ahead and add points, or Kiz Caps, as I like to call them. They're my point system here in chat. I'm going to give everybody 1,000 Kiz Caps in chat because you said hi. That's because you participated in the chat. You are the reason, so everybody owes you a thanks for saying hi to peeps who come in. So there you go. Bam! 1,000 for everybody in the stream. Now, what do you use those Kiz Caps for? Of course, you use them for contests and giveaways here in the stream. I give away thousands of dollars worth of games here on stream. Fallout 4, I might give this game away. Surviving Mars and other games like that might be coming up very, very soon. You never know. I do them randomly here on the stream. But I have given away like 50 copies of 7 Days to Die. I've given away Fallout 4 and a whole bunch of other cool stuff like that as well. All right, so we got our factory going. Obviously, we're going to make that factory run a little bit longer. We've got 5 cores right now, so we're going to go ahead and make 3 of them because that's what it tells us to do. We're going to let that run. Now, again, if we had the ability to research those babies. Let's go and check that research now. Did we get our research in? Oh, yes, we got our factory in now. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So we can go in and we can get them into engineering operations so they can help with tech and they can also help with actually making automation. Robots making robots, right? That's always fun as well. So how are we doing right now? We're doing coal mining right now. We're going to get 3 of those automations going. And then we need at least 5 people over here. We've got 4. We'll do what we got to do to keep that going. So again, make sure all of these are extended. They are. This one... Get that one extended. And over here, extended workshop. Now, why is that okay? Well, because we're not playing hard mode yet. We're playing the normal mode first, just to try to get the mechanics down a little bit. And then once we do get the mechanics down, we'll definitely be back to play it on hard mode and crush it on hard mode. We'll absolutely destroy it here on the stream. Don't worry. Cemetery established. All right, hope rises. So getting that hope up nice and high. And how we do? We're looking good here. We got our book of laws going. You see how I do that kind of circle? I'm always circling around, making sure that's going on. How we looking here? Oh, almost done. I'm going to get my automation back there in just a second. Guess where I'm going to stick my automation? Right over here in wood. And then the next automation I get, I'll have an automation in steel, wood, and coal, because we want to start on our coal mine next, right? But of course, we've got to research it first. So we're going to let that run there. Wood crates depleted. Now we are absolutely out of wood. There's no more surface wood resources. Let's go ahead and turn these off temporarily. I don't think you really need to turn these off, but I just do. I just do. All right, we're almost there. Temperature's about to rise. Our thing's getting really, really close. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And that kept our people from being sick all of this time, which is good because we only got one person sick right now. Very, very nice. Let's keep going. All right, and our peeps are going there. And we've got one extra person who's now back from being sick. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. Oh, no, we got an automation. We got an automation there. Okay. Awesome. Our automation came back. Let's put our automation on this coal for now. Which one's about to deplete? This one. Always put it on the one that's about to deplete. Then I get rid of that one, and then it frees up room for building later on. So I actually don't have people. That was an automation. I can't use it on here yet. Turn it off. And I just turn it off in the meantime. And again, now the temperature has gone back up again. It's now a nice minus 22 Fahrenheit. It's summertime, everybody. So let's go ahead and turn the heaters off. We only need to keep it at chilly, which is minus 22 right there. So it saves us a lot of resources. Now we're going to go down to 6 coal per hour until we need to turn those back on again when the temperature drops again. Now, again, you always should be thinking in terms of your resources. In terms of coal. Notice how I'm balancing my coal very, very well right now. Up and down, big time. All right, turn that off. It's giving me an explanation. There we go. Coal mine research done. And again, never played this, by the way. Never played this Arks through before yet. This is my first playthrough of this. But I do understand the mechanics of the game, and that's what makes it awesome. Luckily, we were building this nice road out here, which is going to make that easy. Now, again, we're going to keep going with those automations as they appear. We're going to go ahead and put them to work. What else can we do here? Let's see. Where do I want to go next? I don't want to do that. This is not bad here. This is looking good. Again, we need to establish that food, though. We need to establish that food. What are we looking at right now? Food's looking good. Food's looking good. I don't know if I should really go food. I don't really need medical. We're absolutely crushing it right now. I'm feeling go next level. That's what I'm feeling. This way we go faster sleds. Let's do that. Let's go next level. Let's try that out. See how that works. Now, of course, we could also change our mind and back up if we need to, but we're not going to back up today. We're going to just play it through, win or lose today. Win or lose. Of course, we've only got so much time left, but we're going to keep on speeding along here. Let me catch up here in chat. Thanks, Kismet. You're welcome, Drakeword. Thank you for participating here in the stream. There we go. Autonomous City. The automations are performing admirably. Thanks for trying the really hard words for Kismet today. Now we have to make enough of them to automate all the critical operations in the city before the storm hits. It's the only way to ensure that the seedling arcs will be supported during the storm. Exactly. Exactly. So we got another automation here going. I'm going to go ahead and take that automation. I'm going to put them right over here. That's going to give me my people back. Now what that's going to allow me to do, of course, is research faster. And that's what we want to do. And you're like, Kismet, you can only do 4 buildings for research, like some people thought. No, you can do a lot of them. I've done them up to 350%. I've had research places that go nearly a full circle all the way around the entire thing. Now, we do have a whole big area out here, by the way, everybody. Let's not forget about that. We will definitely get there. These guys are building that road out there to the coal mine. Our next automation will run there. Or if this automation finishes with this first, which I seriously doubt, then we'll run him. And again, always look at our research, look at our explorers. I think we're looking good. Wow, only 19 more hours to go there. Something else here. test subject needed. Sir, the engineer is working on the automation project. He wants to borrow an automation. Close to a breakthrough. Okay, there you go. Use one of my automations. Now, it's going to pick randomly one of my automations, which is probably going to be this one. Probably going to be that one, but it doesn't look like it is. Hold on. This guy over here. Right there. Base efficiency. Who did he pull? Did he pull this one? Oh, I don't know who he's going to pull. Let's see. Who did he pull off of work? This guy. He pulled that guy off of work, I think. Yes, he pulled this guy on the coal. So right now we have an okay amount of steel. So I'm actually going to turn this off. I'm going to put this guy over here like so. And I'm actually just going to kind of go easy on steel until we get another automation going. And what do we got here? We got 1 of 45. Let's go ahead and put that guy over there. And there we go. So we're going to go heavy research. We're going to try to get all of our engineers on research. We've got our Book of Laws coming up. All right, we're going to do ceremonial funerals. Let's go ahead and do that just in case somebody dies. And you're like, Kismet, why are you not doing soup? Why are you not doing that other stuff? I don't do stuff unless I have to. Unless I absolutely have to use that soup, I will just ignore it. I would just ignore it big time. Drafting machines done. All right, awesome. And again, we want to... Oh, automated scouts. What? I didn't even see that. When did that appear? Allows to deploy automation scouts and raises the scout limit by 1. Oh, man, I should have done that one first. Wow, that is awesome. Let's do that one. So I sent my automation out to scout all of the places. So that means I can have 2 scouts and then an automation, I think. That would be excellent. Excellent. Let's keep on going. Again, let's make sure our factory is going. Let's see. Now, again, we need lots and lots of steel. To make these automations happen. So we do, what should we do? Actually, let's switch this guy off of here. And let's get him over here on steel. Right there. And then we'll just not worry about wood for right now until we get another automation through. Because actually we need more steel to make another automation. So that actually is the smarter move. The smarter move is to make sure we've got that going. Oh, and now our coal is depleted there. Let's put our automation over here. And again, let me read that out. Boom! Dropped the 7-month sub. Oh, yeah. By the way, I bought FrostPunk and got my butt handed to me for the first 8 or 9 playthroughs. How you liking it, kids? Loving it, Raiden. Loving it. An incredibly fantastic game. I love when it's a little bit harder when you first start. I like that. Very much like They Are Billions and Surviving Mars. Those ones are not just... The normal mode is not easy mode, right? It's not Care Bear mode. You can get destroyed in the normal mode, and I've had that happen to me before here in FrostPunk when we first started playing. But now I destroy this game. This game begs for mercy from me because I got that start down. By the way, if you would like to learn more about FrostPunk and if you would like to see my guides, which I worked very hard on, each 30 minutes of those guides takes me 6 to 7 hours to edit that down. So please go please make it worth all of that hard effort. Go to YouTube and at least just go over there and hit the like button. Do me a favor, or run it when you're sleeping. I don't know. Run it when you're sleeping because it does encourage me to do more guides. So go ahead and follow that link right there in the chat. Make sure to hit that subscribe button while you're over there. I'm almost 1,500 followers on YouTube. I don't do a lot of stuff on YouTube. I used to do a lot more guides when I had a lot more time. But I find it a very, I can stream more or I can make more videos for YouTube, right? So you got to find that balance of what you would rather do. I would rather be streaming here with you guys, just so you know. Because doing those videos takes a long time of editing. But of course, you know, the more you do it, the faster it gets. And I've been editing for a very long time, which is really scary because if you're just starting out and you don't know editing and you don't know all of that stuff and sound editing and compositing and stuff like that, oh man, I feel for you guys. I feel for you. But that's somebody who knows, who has experience and still takes 6 hours. But of course, I'm a bit of a perfectionist too, so that does have that problem too. So I got all my stuff in place. I just need a bunch of automations here to get this baby going. Again, got that going. Let this run. Our food is okay right now, so we don't really need to rush that food in the beginning. We're doing just fine there. You know what? I feel like I really don't need people in my other medical post here. Is there people in this one? No. I'm going to go ahead and pull them out of there. Again, rebalancing your resources is vitally important. So we're going to go ahead and turn that on. Now, sometimes I hate when I do that, when I put people in there and then I forget to turn it on. It happens. It happens. Okay, so we got our coal mine. Our coal's looking okay right now. We got this guy doing coal. Wood's offline right now. We got everybody in research trying to speed that up a little bit. Let's keep going. Keep going. Everything's looking good. Looking pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and turn this one off for now. Like so. Again, we got 5 people in here, too, doing food. We've already got that food converted, and we don't have any other food. So let's put them in research as well. No reason to have them sitting around doing nothing. Let's go ahead and leave that on, too, so my peeps can get their food if they need to. All right, I got to hold on. People are depending on me. There you go. Get it going on. Get it going on, people. All right, automated scouts researched. Sweet. All right, so we got that research. Let's keep going. Let's go on to lighter scout sleds because I want my peeps to go faster. See, I already know what I want. I already know what I want. I already got a feeling of this playthrough. Again, this is my first playthrough in this scenario. I've got a feeling of where I want to go. I got a feeling of what I need to make it happen. But I see these guys way out here. I would rather have them back at the city doing research, and then I can put my automations out there. That would be awesome. Send 2 or 3 automations out to get as much of that stuff as possible. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Now, right now, these guys aren't doing anything because I don't have enough iron going on. So I probably need to start another iron here in a sec. But again, not enough wood right now, so that's a bit of a problem. That's a bit of a problem. Oh, scouts have reached the area. Let's take a look. A distinct spot in the Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. There we go. Explore. Lone Boulder, new landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may have been able to reach some more promising locations from here. Industrial ruins. All right, let's carry on. Let's get them over here to the industrial ruins. And again, looking good. Now, notice how fast I play. I play even faster typically off stream. If I were to play this off stream, I would go very, very fast. In fact, so fast you would not be able to see typically what I am doing. So I have a tendency to slow down a bit here on stream. Of course, we're going a bit faster this playthrough because we've already kind of talked about the mechanics and whatnot in those guides that I have on YouTube in my other full playthrough as well. There we go. Why no sawmill? The reason why I didn't go sawmill is because it burns resources and research time. And it really doesn't have a great return on your investment, right? Like this one does. This one produces a lot of resource for a really long time. So your investment of resources are great. Now, normally in the other mode, in A New Hope or A New City or whatever the heck the first one's called, that one's great to start with a sawmill. I actually start with 2 sawmills at the very beginning. Again, you can see it on my guide on how I started with 2 sawmills and go with that. But here I thought I'd try something different since I have the cores and I don't really have a lot of iron right now, aka steel, which it'll convert into steel. The better thing to do is get the wall drill going so we never run out of wood, and all we got to do is just, of course, keep pumping out those automations, and eventually that will be automated. And I can just keep kind of popping automations over there as I need them. As you can see, there we go. And let's see, steam core needed. All right, give them the steam core. Keep doing your thing, bro. There we go. And again, we've got it going. We got our guy back again. All right, we got our guy back again. And then there we go. Back on thing. Good. Balance and balance, balance. So again, if you use the sawmill, which is a lot of resources here, and I would like to get all these resources. I'm trying not to destroy it too much. But I would rather utilize what I've got on here first, because these are, again, much more efficient, have much more resources, and I only have to put 1 automation in there and it will go for the whole rest of the game. Also, I need to use these people on research and other places like that, so that goes faster. I always find that if you go heavy research, you get all your advanced stuff unlocked, which of course helps you a lot more in the game, especially if you only got a few people early on. Like, I want to get my research done so I can, of course, go to the next level iron mine, because I'm going to need a massive amount of iron over here for sure. Now, I do want to build another steel works, and right now it's going to take 25 wood, so that's why I'm putting that guy back over there. And then this guy over here should be able to start his automation here. He's just waiting for that 100. Oh, I got to have 100 wood, too. Oh, wow, okay. Let's get that 100 wood going. There we go. Faster scouts. Wow, we are crushing it. We're crushing it today. Steam hub or improved heaters. Again, just neglecting that food like a boss. I'm thinking improved heaters because we wanna keep that going. We need 30 wood for that, but we need 100 wood for that other stuff. So we definitely need to be thinking about wood here to get that going. But I'm thinking improved heaters right now is we need 30. We need 20 down here. Let's see. You know what? I think, you know what? Let's go sawmill because that's cheap. That's cheap right now. I don't like to have my research not running. So that's pretty cheap. Now is the perfect time for sawmill right about this level. And again, we'll get sawmills going eventually. Don't worry. We'll go out. We'll grab all these resources later on. But right now, again, we're just trying to build as many automations as we can. What was that noise? Okay, it's end of the day. Employ at least 2 automations in the coal industry. I'm on it. Raw food industry, have not got that going yet. And we got our coal mine going here. Again, we're waiting for 100 wood right now. Again, we could speed up our wood delivery by doing that. There's our sawmill. By using our sawmills and whatnot. But again, I try to use my resources very, very sparingly where I best can use them. And again, I always like to keep this going. I never like it to stop. So this is 20 wood. That's fairly cheap. Let's go ahead and get that going as well. Again, we're still trying to get to 100 wood here. Oh, both of them are waiting. A lot of stuff happens in this game very, very quickly, which is what I really like. Oh, we're getting close to time here, too. Distinct spot in Frostland. We can use it as a waypoint for further exploration. All right, cool. Let's carry on. Snowy Hill, new landmark. Our search hasn't uncovered anything of value, but we may be able to reach some more promising locations from here. Sites discovered snowcrawler and abandoned sawmill. All right, I'm thinking snowcrawler. Broken snowcrawler, partly covered by snow, is there. It has been one of the vehicles lost in the blizzard. We can see some kind of facility, perhaps a sawmill. It looks abandoned. Let's go to this one over here first. And this guy's almost there. Oh, actually, he's already there. Let's see. This building was destroyed by a powerful avalanche. Its interiors are filled with snow, but we should be able to retrieve some resources. Industrial ruins, buried alive. We discovered a bounty of resources as we dig through the snow. Sadly, that's not all we find. An avalanche killed everyone who worked here. Their corpses have been frozen solid. The relatively light clothes and insignia of Her Majesty's Prospector Corps suggest they were explorers sent north to look for suitable places for generators during the onset of the Great Winter. Maybe it's for the best that they weren't witness to the fall of the Empire. Wow. Okay, take those resources, bro. Now again, he's got nowhere else to go. Look at that. He's done. So I'm actually sending him right over here. Oh, click on him, and send him right over here to the abandoned sawmill. And we'll get those going as well. Again, try to get those explorers going very, very early. Now we can build some more stuff here. We can build a sawmill. But there's no real reason to do that because we would rather get our automations going right now. And again, I want to keep that research going. Hothouse going now. Let's keep it going. Again, that'll run during the daytime. Coal pile depleted. All right, we are now officially out of coal. This guy over here, I'm going to go ahead and send him now onto the coal. So there we go. So we got 1 on coal, 1 on steel, and 1 on wood. So we got all 3 of those resources squared away. We got all the resources here. And we do have the ability to do wood out there. Sawmills in here. Tremendous amount of wood there. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's let that run. There we go. Now we've got another automation on the run. Good time for a save right now. Good time for a save. Let's do it. AS8. Now you might be like, Kismet, why are you not using your people for resources? Why are you using them on tech? Well, because my automations can't do tech, right? My automations can do everything else, but they can't do tech right now. So, of course, the smartest thing is to boost that tech as fast as possible, utilize it as much as I can, as quick as possible to upgrade the tech so we're getting more resources. There we go. Now, where are we going with this one? Well, we've already done this. We don't need soup yet. I'm not going to do House of Pleasure or Dueling Law. I don't use those. I know exactly where I'm going here. Sustain life. Sign. Good to go. Makes my peeps happy. Hope going up. Look at that hope right there. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Okay, again, all of those going. Let's go ahead and keep going here. We've got enough wood here to do another steel work because steel is what we're going to need the most of. There we go. We have enough resources now. That's what we did. We didn't have enough resources last time. Got that going, and that's going to use up that wood. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so let's... No, stop. Stop running. All right, this building is too cold. Let's go ahead and get those heaters on. Should have turned them on before that happened. That was bad. Bad, Kismet. Luckily, they give me a little bit of a grace period. Seedlings are in danger. Captain, the temperature on the seedling has dropped too low. If we do nothing, its pressure content will be lost. We must not let it happen. No. We're on it. We're on it. All right, I'm going to double check that they're all on. Yes. And again, it's only going to drop by 10, so it's going to down to minus 40. Luckily, we caught it before into minus 40, and we didn't let it run too long. It's okay to let it run on chilly. Now, of course, my people, I don't want it to be chilly, so I'm going to go ahead and turn overdrive on. They should be fine as well. And that'll keep them from getting too sick. Steam cores. One of the snow crawlers was lost in the journey north. Disassembling it will provide us with resources. Yay, go ahead and take those resources. 3 more steam cores. Anything else we can get here? No. All right, back to our main city here. Off you go. Now, we got this guy still out here, so he's going to check that abandoned sawmill. We're going to send him back. I don't see any other places we can go for right now. So we got that done. I'm glad I didn't send an automation out there, because if we run out of places to research out there, then it's not really useful. Discontent going up a little bit because it got a little bit of cold. Bad health care. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I got good health care. Talking about what you complaining about, people. What you complaining about? All right, we got our second sawmill going, so our peeps going to do that in their downtime. We also need another coal mine. Let's get that going. Let's go ahead and try to keep that road nice and straight there. There we go. Did we do it? Oh, I don't think it... What the... Oh, don't have enough wood. Don't have enough wood. Wow. That's funny. That's funny. I don't have enough wood for that little tiny area there. All right, there we go. So we got that all in. We got double steel mills going. We got double of that going. But you know what? We're going to have to see. We're definitely going to have to utilize the rest of this wood here, because we've only got 1 of those, and usually you need 2. All right, keep going. How much longer till we get our automation? A while. A while until we get that going. So let's just let it run. All right, we got that going. Again, don't need to turn our other stuff on right now. Scouts have reached the abandoned area, abandoned sawmill. Indeed, this is a sawmill. It hasn't been used in a very long time. Everything is covered in ice. Abandoned sawmill, not much left. There was probably a base here years ago. Nothing there, nothing. Now there's nothing left of it but a frozen sawmill. Take those resources. Anything else? Nope, nothing else. So back to the city, please. And we've got no other places to explore or resources to grab. So I'm going to run those back. We've also got our hothouse done. Nice. Let's go here. Let's see what's coming up. We got it coming down by 10 and then coming down by 2 things very, very soon. So we definitely need to get our tech going for heating. Now's a good time to really start to focus heating, because we're going to need that heating in a bit. Now we need to make sure that our arc is going. That's number 1. So we're definitely going to do improved heaters to keep that going. So it'll raise it by 2 levels, because it's going to go down 1 level, which we'll be okay with as well. And then we're also going to increase those steam hub range eventually, which I don't really need right now. I would say heaters is what I need more. And these guys are out beyond the range in which I can hit them with the generator here in the center. So there's real no reason to upgrade the generator out further, other than just to help my peeps. But I just turn the overdrive on to try to gap between when it gets cold and when it gets warmer, which it will here in a bit. And again, finding a nice balance. We've got that turned off. It's a little chilly, so peeps are getting a little cold, but they'll be just fine. Again, trying to save those resources. Save those resources. Again, we got a new building. We can go food. We can put hothouse down. We need 20 wood. We're out of steam cores. There we go. Search for steam cores. Captain, we've run out of steam cores. We know there are some industrial ruins to the north and south. We might find more steam cores there. Aha! See, there we go. We found some new places, Misty Valley and Southern Pass. So instead of running them back to the city, we could divert them. We can divert them over here to the Southern Pass since it's on the way back anyway. So we can go ahead and get that going on. Nudge over just a little bit here. Not letting me click on it. Come on, there we go. Bam. So we might as well divert them on the way back. If they had people, I would send them directly back. But since they have resources, and I don't need the resources right this second, I'm doing quite well without the resources that they have. But eventually I will need those cores. I will definitely need those cores. So there we go. Misty Valley, hothouse, do it. We need to get that going, and we need to build that hothouse. What do we need? 1 steam core. All right, good. Good, good, good. New automation has been done. The automation process, or project, a huge success. The automation project, a huge success. Sir, the automation project is complete. Automations can now be produced at a lower cost and used in medical facilities. Yeah. We learned to modify the automations with precision. We learned to modify the automation with precision attachments, allowing them to work on the most fragile thing we know of, the human body. It also turns out we can remove some non-essential parts. All right, cool. The cost of automations fall by 5%, and they can be used in medical facilities. And they are really, really good in the medical facilities. So we got ourselves another automation. Where do we want to put that automation? We are going to put it in steel. How do I know? Because I know that is what I'm going to run low on next, which is usually what happens. By the way, notice how well I'm balancing my resources up there so they don't max out. Something that's really, really important to learn about is maxing that out. Let me catch up on chat here. I do apologize sometimes if I do get focused, but don't worry. I will get back to my chat. I always do. Always do. Let's catch up here. Why no sawmill? I answered that question. The question is, does automation refueling, meaning you don't produce? If so, the Steam Labs coastal workplace make no sense. They do make a sense. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and use these steams here to actually put them closer, because they will come and they will recharge up quicker and then go back to work quicker, so they don't have to walk all the way to the inner area, which you'll see me do that later. But I need to get enough resources going first before I burn all of that iron, because of course, obviously, I'm trying to make automations as quickly as possible. So I will not burn that right now, but that's exactly what you want to do, and that's normally what I do in most of my playthroughs, which you'll see on my guide where I talk about on YouTube, where I talk about the Steam Hub and why you want to put one right over here so that your automations will literally walk right here and do this. Now, watch out for your automation, because your automations will actually step on people. So that's also a danger as well. Now, right now, I do not have any steam cores, so there's no use for my people to be in the factory. So I'm going to get them out of the factory, and look how convenient I just happen to have. I just happen to have an extra one of these, which is currently not on. Let's turn that on. See, I do that from time to time. I forget to turn those on. Right now, I don't have any food, so I can't do anything there. Let's go ahead and do another workshop. Oh man, I don't like it when my stuff seems offset. But oh well, we'll just do what we got to do and move it later. Move it later. Okay, so there we go. So we're going to start another one of these so that we can transfer the people who are in factory. Now again, you need to keep your peeps in nice, efficient ways. Keep them working on stuff very, very efficiently. Now I can send them out here, but again, all my automatrons or automations, all my automations are going to try to work those outer resources, and then I keep my people in the inner resources where they're a lot warmer. So again, watch out you don't do that. Sometimes I do the same thing. I'll put them in there. I'll forget to turn it back on, which really bums me out because it costs me efficiency time. It costs me research time and efficiency. Again, you can go beyond 4 research areas. And again, we're going to go back up here in a minute, and then we can go ahead and turn some of our heating off. There we go. Improved heaters now. Very nice. Now that we're going to get a bigger benefit out of those heaters. And again, we're going to go very, very much heater-centric. We can get advanced heaters there. What else can we do here? We're not using any gathering posts right now. Coal mine. Ooh, Steam Steelworks. Steam Steelworks seems tempting, but it's literally going to go down. It's going to go up and then back down to 40. Then it's going to go down by 2. It's like 60 or 70 down. When it goes down by 2, I've got to boost these by 2. And they've already got a boost of 1 more. So that's going to cover the 1 more here, but then I'll use my heaters for that. Another one. So I'm good there. If you think out the math, you're okay there. So I'm thinking, let's go steel. Get that going. Right over there, we can upgrade that steel as well. Keep that going. We got all of our stuff going here. Research going. We got this built. Let's put our 5 peeps in here. Let's go ahead and tick them off a little bit on those extended shifts. Looking good. Looking good. Again, our food is our biggest problem right now. Something's popping up. What was that? Oh, right here. Book of Laws. And we'll go down to Care House. Again, why am I going in this line? Well, I like to be nice to my peeps. We're going to go to Care House just in case we have some ill peeps, but we don't have anybody ill. We don't have anybody gravely ill right now. It also gives me a massive amount of hope boost. Do I need to put that care center down? Not really. But, you know, if you're going to do it, you might as well do it, right? You might as well go all in. Bam. Let's do it. Let's go all in on that care center just in case we do get some peeps. It'll make peeps happy. That's what we want to do. All right. Again, we have no, we're building up a massive backlog of resources. Care house fulfilled. Boom. More hope. Look at that hope. That hope is crushing it. We don't just play games. We crush them up in here. We crush them. How we doing here? We're looking good there. Waiting for our steam cores to get back. There's 17 hours there. How we doing? The temperature's about to go back up again. Good time to save again. Let's do this. AS9. Looking good. Looking good. Get them to catch up on chat here. The question is, does auto refilling? They work constantly 24/7, but they do need to recharge from time to time. While they recharge, the building doesn't produce anything. Exactly. Exactly. However, the production per hour is far greater than the automation, far greater with the automations than with workers, so you still produce more. Well, actually, we found that the automations at the very beginning actually do not outdo your people. I sent 15 people, 15 engineers on a coal collection on the base coal, and I went and made them work 24 hours a day. And then I took an automation, did the same thing, set it on coal, and of course it works 24 hours a day as well. And we found that actually people collect at 2 times the rate of the automation in the very beginning. Yes, so that was the smart move, is to use them 24 hours at the very beginning of the game so that, of course, we could grab a lot of resources at the very beginning. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Though, of course, people require heating and people require food and all of that, which automations do not. They do not require all of that. They can keep all of that running. So let's keep it going. And again, the less heating I need to do, the happier Kismet is. Uh-oh, stress level critical. Let's go ahead and turn that off. And of course, that's exactly, my discontent goes up and then it goes right back down again because the temperature, of course, is falling. Now, while the temperature is falling, we do not need these turned on. Again, balance those resources. Find out a good equilibrium for your resources so that you are not burning all of them. That is a bad thing to burn all your resources. Then your thing's going to go off, and then, of course, all of these are going to go off. There we go. Now we're backlogging a lot of resources. Steam, Steelworks, researched. And you're like, Kismet, why are you not putting down any of these? Because they're a waste of my time and my resources. There we go. We'll upgrade both of those. Those are going to be getting a bit faster. I never get steam sawmill. I never get anything with the sawmill. I think it's a waste of your resources. I actually think that food is a waste of your resources here, too. This is an incredibly high cost for food. That is a very, very high cost to have to use a steam core for that. And I've only got so many steam cores. This guy's got 3 left. So I don't know where I'm going to get any more steam cores, hopefully from these, right? Hopefully from these. Now, again, right before your people arrive, by the way, is a great time to save. So just in case they die. Just in case they die, you can go back and say, oh, well, let me divert those guys away from there so they don't die, bring my resources back, and then send them back over there to maybe die again. You never know. You never know. It's a kind of a bit of a roll of the dice. All right, what else do we want to do here? I got that one done. We could probably go next level. I'm feeling that upgrade action here. Yeah, I'm feeling the upgrade action. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. And sometimes I just go with my instincts, right? What I think I need. I know I definitely need food very, very soon, or my people are going to starve to death. So when they get back with those steam cores, that's the first thing I'm going to have to do. There we go. Already. Wow, that was fast. That was fast. Next level, ready to go. Steam wall drill. That's good for getting lots of wood. But does that cost us another... Cost us 2 steam cores. Holy moly. Okay. Well, actually, probably only cost us 1 because we're going to upgrade the one we got. But we don't want to do that yet. How about over here? Yeah, steam cores there. We don't need anything that burns our steam cores for now. We can do this. It's going to cost us less resource. I find reducing the resources is not that big of a benefit. Not that big of a benefit in the normal mode. Because you're going to get plenty of resources, usually, if you have your people efficiently working. I find that collecting more efficiently is actually better than reducing the cost. So I'm going to go here. And I really want to get this engineering one because that will allow me to do research and whatnot very, very fast. But let me go ahead and just double check again here. Let me see what we got. Got to research these ones first before I get those. I want to get that one next. Let's see, anything else that's really useful here? I mean, this is more efficient, which is not bad. This is going to allow us to store more stuff because we're going to start getting to a point here where we have so much stuff that we can't even use it fast enough. Industrial hothouse. That's kind of tempting. That's tempting. So we're getting 40. Costs 40 wood, 25 steel, but we're getting 60 raw food per day versus just 1. Do we really need that much food per day? And usually there's a conversion rate of your raw food, by the way. It's like 30 or something like that to like double as much. So what it's going to do right here, I think 4 times as much, yeah. So it takes, it produces 4 rations, it's twice as much, 4 rations from 2 raw food. So basically it's double whatever it is. So if I get 30, I'm gonna have 60 food, unless I do soup, which will boost it even more. But let's go ahead and see how much soup boosts it here. Soup available. It doesn't say it here. It doesn't say it here. We have to get it. We'll get it here soon. But first we want to get down here to prosthetics and all of that just in case. So yeah, that's a tough decision there. That's a tough decision. It's going to get cold, so I probably want bunkhouse. Let's see how they're looking right now with that off. So that's going to go up. We can boost these buildings. That's a good question. It's going to go up, back up again, too. It's going to go back up by 2. So it's going to go down by 1, then down by 2, and up by 2, and then it will stay at minus 40. So we have to keep those heaters on. Looking good. Wow. Oh man. Oh man. I can't forget to go get my kids. I can't forget to get my kids. All right. So these guys are almost there. Let's just keep going, everybody. Wow, we got a lot. We got pretty far in here this time. I'm gonna go ahead and go with more efficiency on my automations. Let's go. Let's go. And again, notice how fast my research is going. All right, scouts have made it to the Misty Valley. Let's see. The air here is still. The trail ahead disappears into a milky haze. Even in the middle of the day, it feels like twilight. Misty's Valley, safe passage. A narrow passage we were investigating led to a large, flat landscape. The snowy plains we have discovered seem promising. We've already observed a dozen places worth exploring. Oh, broken tree. We have to scout the plains. Oh, running out of time. We have to scout the plains. All right, 117 coal and 78 iron. Now, I could keep on going. Oh, right here. I could keep on going out here, but I'm so close to my city, I'm going to go ahead and dash that guy to the city, and then we'll run him back out again. Big time. And how we looking? We got to get those cores back. Is that the guy with my cores? This is the guy with my cores. That guy. That is the guy with my cores there. Let's keep going. And again, cold's coming in soon. We got everybody going. All right, this guy's made it to the southern pass. A steep rock faces protects us from the wind, but we fear a rock slide could happen at any moment. Explore. Southern pass. New prospects. Traversing the narrow pass, we avoid the falling rocks and small avalanches was avoiding. Traversing the narrow pass while avoiding the falling rocks and small avalanches was perilous, but we managed to get through. The observations made from the pass reveal several sites in the area worth exploring. Rock formation and sand dune are some new sites we discovered. Let's go ahead and get that wood. And again, we're the closest we're going to be to the city here. Let's go ahead and double back to the city here. Sometimes that overlaps my ability to click on it. Come on. There we go. Got to kind of scroll right sometimes. There we go. And we'll get these guys back. And then, of course, we'll send one guy this way and the other guy that way. And I think we can do an additional, one as well, which we're going to put an automation on eventually. So bring in those cores, bro. Bring in those cores. Anything else? Nope. Fast. Let's save there. Looking good. Let's see. 8:11. Resume. Cold's coming in. All right, so the cold's coming in. So let's just take a moment to turn our heaters on. Actually, I like to turn them on this way. Much easier, much faster. Like this. So we'll turn those on, make sure those are safe, because that's kind of our primary thing there to keep those safe. I like how steel has a +2. Because, of course, it's hot in the steelworks. It's hot in there, everybody. It's hot. Now, we've boosted our steelworks here to the next level steelworks, so we're really going to get a lot of steel backlogged very, very soon. So I'm going to feel like I'm going to need some resource posts. So let's go ahead and see if we can... Oh, look at that. Oh, man, did I luck out on that. That was luck, everybody. I didn't do that on purpose. I admit it when it's luck. And battle placement... oh, well, we can't do right there. Can do over there, though. All right, that was a lucky placement there. I'm actually going to just bounce this down just a little bit there. And we're going to get some of these going. Because I feel like we are going to run out of resources, or get too many resources very, very quickly. And we're going to need those in just a little bit. It looks like my coal's getting up pretty high, and now my wood and steel are fully automated. Once I get myself another automation here, this guy's waiting now. Let's get him back out here. Once I get my other coals back, or steam cores back, I'll be able to do that. Look at that. Look at my steel is now full. See? I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. All right. All my other stuff getting filled up. Getting filled up. Let's keep going. Here comes that cold. There we go. There we go. Getting a little bit colder in here. Discontent's going to rise. Again, we definitely need to research our thing next here. So we'll research that next. We're going to go ahead and do our overdrive for now, though. And get that going. These guys are just chilly, so they're okay for now. They're okay for now. Let's actually look at our coal production. Maybe we can turn our heaters on. What's our coal production? That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and turn our heaters on now. Or actually, let's just wait. Let's just wait. I think we'll be fine. All right, this we should turn on steel. And... oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're looking good there. Why can't I do engineering? Oh, because I haven't got to that next level yet, because this one already from that other research. By the way, never research that, because you get a quest for it. So don't research that medical one. Let's see. Generator range is what we need right there. Or no. No, not generator range. Generator power is what we need. Because we don't really need to be further out yet, because we don't really have any additional people. All right, so that guy made it back. We already sent him out here, right? Yep. No. Oh, he's going this way. He's going the other way. You're going that way, bro. There we go. There we go. So we'll send him that way. Anything else? We got our tech going. Yes. This way, this way we can turn up the heat level before it hits overdrive. And that's already on coal. Let's what the heck? Coal. There we go. Put on wood so our wood production doesn't stop. Man, that was perfect timing on that. That was perfect timing. All right, and we got all of those going. We got our book of adaptation here. Let's go down here. Prosthesis. Like so. Make my peeps happy. And again, we need those cores, which we have 3 of now. And we're going to turn this on, but we only want to do 2. Automations. We'll do 2 there. We'll take these guys out of here. We'll put these guys over here. Now, the reason why we only want to do 2 is because we want to do our food, because our food is now out. Now, food is one of those things where you can kind of, you know, let them starve for a while. But I definitely want to get my hothouse in and get that going. So we're kind of running into the things now. So we're going to go ahead and just do our next row out here. Where am I feeling? I'm feeling over here. Let's go that way. All right, get that hothouse going. Anything else? No. This one here I can turn off. We got nobody in there making food. Generator power upgrade. Nice. Let's wait for that overdrive. Oh, no. Let's wait for that overdrive to get really, really high, and then we'll crank that up. What do we got going here? Stuck automation. Sir, an automation entangled itself hopelessly in the assigned building. We can't free it without at least partially dismantling one or the other. That means that shutting down either the automation or the building. I always shut down the building, but it doesn't really matter because I'm just going to leave them shut down. Both of them shut down anyway. I got 334 steel right now, so I'm okay. I'm okay on that, and we've got that going on. We've got that going. We can do generator power 2. Or we can do overdrive couplings, which allows to raise the temperature of all heat zones by 2 levels. Or do we want steam hub range? But they consume twice as much coal. Let's see here. -1 coal per heater. That's not going to really do us much good. We don't really need range on our generator for right now. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that, really. Resources. We could do resource depots. That would really help us right now. Let's do that one. Yeah, let's do resource depots since we're running into it. By the way, I have literally 3 minutes left, everybody. 3 minutes left. Again, let me catch up on chat. Let's see. I got totally destroyed in normal mode in my first runs. Yeah, it happens. It definitely does. Question is, does the automation travel time to the center heater mean that you have a lot of time? Yeah, it's wasted. That's wasted time. I hate wasted time. I love it to be as efficient as possible coming in there, as well as I don't want them to step on my peeps, right? So actually now's a good time for that. Also, if I need to switch where my automatrons are, or automations are, I call them automatrons because of Fallout. But if I need to switch who's on my on the coal, right? If I need to put people on there, like right now, I could turn off my automation while they're fixing the automation, and then put the people on the steel mill if I wanted to. But I'm fine right now. I'm fine. So again, I want to touch both buildings, so we're going to put that there. And then over here, we'll do the same thing. We'll make sure it's touching both buildings and somewhat close by. Over here on this side, again, we want to touch the building, but we also want to make sure that it's also helping a bit out here. So we'll turn those on and put those there, and that will keep them from walking to the inner area. And that does help. It does help for sure. So much faster for them to recharge to nearby steam hub than going to the main generator regarding their travel time. Absolutely, absolutely. Which does help me a lot in my playthroughs. Kismet, I checked the automatrons they produce at full capacity even when recharging. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Shar1, but I don't like them to walk by there because I don't want them to step on my people. That's another reason why to use them. Again, I don't want them stepping on my peeps. Let's keep them out of the main part of the city. All right, this one looks sturdy. New automation has been built. Another automation is ready. Serious accident. Well, speaking of, there we go. They stepped on my people. We can't afford it. We can't afford it, people. I'm sorry that you got stepped on, but such is life. Oh, no. Oh, no. I just want to sit and play all day long. I just want to play some games. I want to play some games out here. All right, let's take these guys out of here. Like so. Now, right out here, we can see we can put engineers in here, which is nice about this workshop building. It's the only thing I like about it better than the hunter's hut is because you can use engineers on it. Let's go ahead and turn these two techs off now. And, of course, we're going to need some food. Let's turn the heater on, extended hours. Again, I don't care if I have discontent. Look at that hope, everybody. Look at that. I'm crushing it. Crushing this playthrough. Now, I'm sorry, everybody, but that is it for today. But don't worry, I'll be back tomorrow, same time, playing exactly the same playthrough. We'll continue on here, and I think we're going to crush it. I think we're doing really, really well, but you never know in these type of games. Stuff can go sideways very, very quickly. I'm also out of Steam cores right now. So we'll see how it goes. But we do have food in place. We do have double coal, double steel, and also our wood going, and they're all pretty much automated now. So we have automation of our entire thing. The only thing we need to do, of course, is have an automation here in the food area, in the hothouse, which we will get hopefully in our next automation when we get some more cores for that. But we got to get that food going because literally we have 4 rations left. So we're going to go ahead and leave it there, and we're going to go ahead and pop over to my overseer's office, and I'm going to find some epic peeps to show some love to. Let's go see them. Let's see who we want to show some love to today. Who do we got? Who do we got? Anybody we want to get love to we haven't gotten in a while? Or who do we want to get here? Who do we want to get? Oh, I know. Let's go get my buddy, my pal right here. We haven't gotten him in a while. He's going to have no idea that we're going to sneak up on him. We're going to get him. We're going to get him right now. Ha, ha, ha. All right. Now, this is a good friend of the stream. His name is Second Class Elitist. Now, shh. Don't let him know. Don't let him know. We're going to come in. We're going to sneak up on him. And we're going to get him. Right here. I can double click him. There we go. And we got to get this raid going because I'm going to be late again. I was late yesterday for getting my kids. I was a very, very bad Kismet. Very bad Kismet. My kids were standing around waiting for me. They had to go back in class and wait for me because I showed up too late because I'm always running the stream right to the very last second. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, let me deal out the bit boss. Oh, look, I'm remembering stuff today. Let's see. Pambolina is the bit boss today. Congratulations, Pambolina. You're going to get 5,000 Kiz Caps for being awesome. There you go. Let's go ahead and start this raid as well. And let me go ahead and put that love in the chat. Again, thanks everybody for being here today. Appreciate you being here today. I had lots of fun. I hope you had lots of fun. We did really good, I think. I think we're crushing that playthrough. We just lucked out and used some of the tactics that we used before in the previous playthrough to kind of get an idea of what we need to choose first and what we need to choose second, and so on. So again, I will be back tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time playing some Fallout 4, one of my favorite games of all time, modded playthrough, the Mega Run. Don't miss it, 10 o'clock tonight. I will see you then. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.